The almighty gremlin in me wishes for me to speak. Hi, everyone. I shouldn't do that after I just come out of fucking throat problems now that I think about it, actually. You know what? I shouldn't do those voices, actually. I should think about that more than not at all, Smile. Okay. Whoosh. Oh, Kiwi actually shows up here. I'm angry. I'll be unmuted in a bit though. So yeah, this entire week I have had breathing and throat problems between horrible acid reflux and just a inflamed throat, making my breathing pipes smaller and as such more affected by my digestive system. And that was fun. That was super fucking fun. And by that I mean I hated it. I was mad every single fucking day I couldn't stream. But yeah. Dang, I need to blow my nose. One sec, I'm gonna... There we go. Sorry. I'm not letting you hear what me blowing my nose sounds like. So yeah, today it's mainly going to be D&D, like D&D work, like map work. I'm gonna be using Dungeon Draft, etc. If that gets done and I have everything I need, I'm gonna go straight back into data input for fucking foundries, for more fucking character sheets. I hope. I mean, it's just a one floor drug den. It's fine, or it should be. It should be fine. Might not be, but it should be. But yeah. Alright, let me switch it to him. Wah! Boy, I sure hope I don't have big points on my screen. Okay, I don't. Alright. Ayo?
Oh. Hello. Hi.
Okay, you're both quiet by stream standards, one sec. I'll raise you both to by 10%. Alright, that should be good.
I'm speaking at a normal volume.
I'm speaking at a normal volume.
Alright, Kiwi's good. Scraps has to go up to 90. Alright.
Let's go. Yeah, it was just musing about my wrist hurting a little.
Maybe don't masturbate so much. Owned. Dabbed on. Dabbed on. I can't. I don't actually have my fucking hand tracking on. I can't dab on you, but I could.
Lamau.
Know that I spared you, not that you won.
Also, should I be looking at the battle map?
No.
Okay, I'll have it open, but in the background. Covered.
I should
And there we go.
probably flatten out the song sound so that it's not so jumpy. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Alright, 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 alright,
Okay, now
alright,
ladies.
alright, alright, alright,
Okay, now
alright,
ladies.
alright, alright. What, do you not like that? Do you not like that song?
I love Okay Now Ladies.
Oh, idle. I shadow light.
Both days a free action. Roll twice and take the better result on a skill check or ability check. I just get to choose to take an advantage once per day. That sounds good. That's good, right? That's good. That's Maya.
Fantabulous. A cromulent what?
Wait.
I'm waiting.
When is the thing that lets me wild shape forever?
Later.
What level?
I don't remember.
Is this worth it then?
Beast of the Society. Yeah, that's up to you. Do you intend to wild shape a lot?
Well, I guess I didn't think that far. I don't know. I saw Druid Society and I was like, I'm one of those.
Society. Discord. Precise. Yeah, I fucking love this. I should play the song right now. But I'm not going to.
On stream. Do it.
But I like this song too. I'll do it later.
Okay.
You sounded so disappointed.
I was yawning.
Okay, Miss Disappointed. Own, dab.
I don't think I have it in me to be disappointed in someone else.
That sounded so fake, but okay. And I mean that in a nice way.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you do. Hey yo, that's what I sound like on stream? Ew, what the fuck?
I think you sound nice. I hate my own voice though.
Most of the time, actually, most of the time I don't care about the way that I sound, and that sometimes works to my benefit and sometimes works to my deficit. I do finger guns at both of you.
How would you deficit? How would you deficit on my face?
I've already said it on your lab. What?
Smile.
I don't
Okay.
have two asses.
Unless.
Body snatches somebody else. What is domineering again? What is an enchantment spell? I'm going to kill the postman. Dangerously curious. You get a +1 bonus on use of magic device checks. I don't get why that makes you dangerously curious.
much would a sun gold weapon be?
It's literally on the fucking world anvil.
You can against.
So I'm gonna say this right now. It's really hard to go to the world anvil because of like the fucking.
Because of...
Okay, world codex, equipment and items, gun lance.
It would be under materials.
Oh yeah, you're getting a gun list? That's fucking awesome.
Society, don't tell. Racing through society. The fact that it's this is a song that calls you a clown of fate in society. I can't oh nothing. I'm just the boy of a silly clown. But I won't turn my back for love. Oh, life. I for love. Though washed away. Bamboo mat. Oh, that is perfectly awesome.
Wait, can I get a familiar?
Technically.
Can I get a companion and a familiar?
Yeah. Though I should ask, are you familiar with the process?
I Gmod Ragdoll.
What's a fun paladin weapon?
Holy Avenger.
Your mom.
Oh, you were being serious. I just looked at the gag right now. Holy Avenger. What the fuck? I meant like a sword or like a.
Oh, like a type.
Yeah, type of weapon.
Sorry. The only reason I know nothing about paladins other than a paladin
Holy
named
Avenger.
Divinity Man, one of my. Other than a paladin named Divinity Man in the old party, and his whole thing was he sought after the Holy Avenger. That's it.
That's all most paladins do is Holy Avenger.
Shocked.
No, we don't understand. They need it. They have to be optimized. Where? Where?
Ooh, internal compass.
Internal, your compass.
Wait, I should go Sword and Shield if I want to be more tanky.
Internal compass sounds really good for me. I maintain a sense of direction, even on planes where direction is relative.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good. I might use that. Perfectionist brew? Oh, I don't need this. I literally can make them instantly.
Society. The role of a silly clown, but I won't turn my back on life.
What if I got
fool.
what if I got Lamia's Bane specifically for OSL?
What does it do?
Yeah.
You get a +1 trait bonus on saving throws against enchantment effects, and a +2 trait bonus on saving throws against the spells and spell-like abilities of Lamias.
Lamias don't have any spell-like abilities, but they do have. For some of them, might be casters. That I feel like that only works in original Paizo lore, not in.
hedge magician. Oh, different hedge. Hedge fund, not an actual hedge. I hate that.
Somehow.
You're right.
God, oh god, it is hedge fund. Oh god, I didn't realize. Oh, you just made me mad. Fuck.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. I hate it. What is
Wait.
cross juice?
I could have a one-handed weapon and a shield in the other hand as long as it's one-handed.
Yeah, you can have a one-handed shield and another weapon in the other hand. But there is a feat that lets you one-hand two-handed spears and polearms as long as you're using a shield. So if you want, you can just be Pantheon from Runeterra. From fucking Legends of Runeterra. If you really just want to be more of that stuff. Hi, Osel!
Wow!
Hey, OSL Pan. Beyond, I don't remember what that is.
King of Suffer. Shift twice. I can't do that. I can't do the low pitched voices. I will actually hurt myself. I remember not to do that.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around. If you want to hear more, you have to sub. You want to hear the rest of it? Social traits. Adopted. Bruh. Amiable briber. Your attempts to bribe others usually come off as playful, or as a gag. This is just me IRL. Uh-oh. The first time someone refuses a bribe you offer, the person's attitude toward you doesn't worsen. It's pretty nice.
Get to make sure there's some weed in this drug den.
Wait, do you have to roll diplomacy on handle, or when you're doing shit like calm animals? I thought that would have been handle animal.
You would think, but Bizo likes nothing things for no real reason.
That's weird. Also, I need a new tablet cord. Oh, this is actually like tearing out. Oh my god, I need to wrap this in shrink tape.
Can I ask you for your recommendation, Tira?
I recommend these nuts in your mouth. Oh, what do you want?
I'm thinking something of a shield, but like I don't know what I would combine with the shield.
Spear.
Or like spear and shield.
That's the old classic.
Are there any different types of shields, or is it all the same, just one shield?
There's tower shields. There's heavy shields, light shields, and bucklers. Does that answer your question?
I think it does. But okay. And what's the feat you talked about? Two-handing one-handing a two-handed spear? The feat?
Yeah, it's called Master. One sec. Yeah, they're both discussing the characters to be using for the Grudge of the Mountain campaign.
Yeah. I'm opening up and closing Tira's Twitch page every like 5 minutes to refresh the ad time, so I can get as much ad revenue for you as possible.
Listen, every time you do that, I gain 0.1 cent.
There you go. So I need to do it 8 more times, is what you're saying, to get you 1 cent.
But yeah, I sent the feat to you, Kiwi. Ooh, roses. Just a big rose with nothing else.
Fuck. Now, fuck, do I want this? Because, like, next level we get another feat. No, we don't. 2 levels.
Ow!
2 levels we get another feat. So I could have this, and then in the second 2 levels, which, whatever that happens, I get toughness, and then toughness basically says, like, oh, you know all those health increases you've been wanting to have? Well, you get 50 health. Or no, you get, like, 10 health. For free. Not 10 health,
Oh, you can get fucked on extra HP if you retry it.
You gain 3 hit points for every hit die you possess. Beyond 3, you gain an additional 1 hit point. If you have more than 3 hit die, you gain 1 hit point whenever you gain a hit die.
You can just have a Spartan shield if you want.
I can.
Yeah, there's no, because that would just count as a heavy steel shield.
Hey, Tierra.
Yeah.
Can I take Feral Speech and select Druidic?
Feral speed. That's probably the wrong thing. Oh, here we go. I mean, you're already a druid, so you already know druidic.
Yes, I know, that's the...
You can take it for a different language, but there's no reason to take it again. It'd be useful to take it for Sylvan, I guess.
I really like this. As a standard action, you can joke about a troublesome situation to lighten the load of dealing with it for yourself and others.
A party
Oh,
member
cool.
just died. Lamau?
Oh my gosh, this is okay. We're gonna be okay, everybody. Everybody gets a +2 morale bonus.
What's the downside of having a tower shield again?
Massive attack penalty and massive armor check penalty.
What's an armor check penalty?
I mean, a bunch of your skills receive a massive penalty to using.
Oh wait, do my paladin spells work as arcane spellfire chants?
No, they count as divine spells.
Oh, okay. Would my armor checks talk with my paladin spells? Or paladin abilities?
No. Only arcane ones.
Fuck, what's stopping me from getting just a tower shield on my boy? Oh, would it have to be a custom tower shield for my size? Or would it just be like, it would automatically be to my size?
Everything. Okay, so for you, everything is double price to be your size. Otherwise, it is only medium size and you can't use it.
If it's double price, does it mean does bonus stuff?
No,
No, it's just bigger.
because being bigger isn't a inherent upgrade.
Oh wait, I would get reach on fucking. I would still. Oh wait, I have reach, and then I'll get even more reach for fucking a pole with a.
Yeah,
special
everything
shot.
costs more to make, and with no benefit. Just costs more to make because you're bigger. For like
Is there?
for like OSL and Apex, they kind of get away with that. With weapons, because their weapons are still only normal price, but their armor would still be double price because you still count as large.
I mean, oh wait, the cost of it, it's fucking. It would be 60 instead of 30. Actually, that's not that
Yeah.
bad.
And magic item prices don't increase because they magically resize. As well, enchanting does not increase either, so it will always cost the same amount to enchant.
Is there like a is there like a valid like easy, not easy but in a sense like a simple like old shield only, or there's
You're
always
valid.
just, like, huh?
Oh, you didn't hear that. Alright.
You're valid? You're
No, I said you're valid.
Oh, you're valid. Oh, thank you.
People shy.
Yeah, but is there like a not a simple, but like is there like a shield build that's like only shield and you attack with a shield that's not like you need like 100 feet for this to be actually good? Or is it like it's pretty okay?
Shield builds require 1,000 feet, but it's a good build.
Ah, okay, so never mind.
So what you need is improved shield bash, true weapon fighting, and now you can probably use the shield and your weapon at the same time without any penalties. And then past that, there's like shields are one of the weapons that have the most support in this fucking game for some reason.
Also, did you see what I...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Did you see what I sent you?
Huh?
Ambitious. Does that apply to me at all?
Ambitious, how about you get some ambitches?
I think I have too many, as it is.
Hey. Alright, yeah, that works. You can take that if you want.
Is it good? Is it good?
That's up to you.
That's not a... No, its effectiveness is not up to me.
You're not gonna commonly run into things with 5 hit die less than you in combat, usually.
More. This is more, isn't it?
Oh wait, 5 more?
Checks made to influence creatures with at least 5 hit dice more than you possess.
Oh, but that's actually pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
It means
I don't know
dragons
what that
have...
means.
It means dragons have 20% higher chance of liking you.
Nice.
Because they'll be dragon, they'll dick across your
Okay.
face.
I don't think I need stuff like Beast Bond or Beastkin either, because like I kind of have that stuff covered. I think. One of these skills, your choice, is always a class skill for you. What does that mean? Like always a class skill? Like when would it
So
not be a class skill?
what that means is, so class skills are skills related usually to your class that give you an additional bonus for putting skill ranks into them, so that you start off better at them than you would be normally, but only if you do invest into them.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Handle and Ride are already like that for druids, right?
Yeah, of course they would be. They have to be. You're a
Yeah.
druid.
Okay, well then I'm not gonna bother with that one.
I love shedding my fucking hair. It, like,
I
I
shed
keep
so
losing,
much.
I keep losing hair. I don't know where it comes from.
Oh wait, if I have a lot of armor, my strength gets affected from it? Oh, what the fuck?
That makes sense.
Yep.
So why is there an exponent 3? Oh, because... What? Yeah, why is there an exponent 3 for armor shield bonus?
What?
For the shield bonus of a tower shield, it's 4 to the 3rd exponent.
No. That doesn't mean third exponent. That means that's a notation implying, hey, something we specifically want to inform you about. It's a reference, you know, like you do in essays, where you have your references at the end of the thing. That's the notation.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I thought that was the next one. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of fucking shield bonus. I thought that was the next opponent. Because it's 4 times 4 times 4.
Would be sexy if it was, to be honest.
Alright, so what would you recommend for me? Like, what would you recommend a shield for me?
She's not gonna answer that.
It's up to... Shut up!
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Well, I don't know what I would want. I don't know what's good or bad.
God, I'm so good at exteriors. I'm so good at exteriors. I'm so bad at interiors. I'm so bad at interiors.
What's up, also?
I watched you do that on your stream. Oh my god.
Like, look, this is immaculate, but like, and then you look inside, and it's like this is a drug den full of pillows because it's like a sex thing, and it's like looks like trash.
German sex dungeon?
I can't.
Of course, the sex dungeon brings in LSL. Hey.
Hey. Also, if you were to recommend a shield for a paladin to use, what would you recommend?
Depends on. Well, if you're going to be in the front, like either a larger tower shield at that point, because you're going to be taking a lot of hate, but depends on how much you want to utilize the shield, really.
I want to be taking damage, but I don't think it's a thing of where they focus me. Because the thing is, okay, I put up my tower shield, I have full cover like on the one enemy, then it just fully ignores me. Like, what do I do then? And I'm thinking about how do I do that.
I just thought of something.
Definitely assist as far as frontline, as far as interference with a creature, and it would help mitigate damage in addition to whatever armor you have. Just know that you incur a bigger penalty because you're carrying a very, very heavy armor and very heavy shield. So you can take a lot with it, but you also incur armor penalty, which slightly unrelated, is strangely a weird mechanic that's implemented with D&D and Pathfinders like that, because in actuality, plate armor it's actually very easy to walk around in. There was actually very little penalty to walk into.
It's actually slightly lighter than modern firefighter gear, isn't it?
Yes, actually. Because your average plate armor was around 25 to 30 pounds additional weight. Sometimes a little bit more, but the thing was, all that weight was distributed all over your body, so you didn't feel super encumbered by it, and you actually were very, very dexterous with it. If it was fitted right, of course.
I want to have plate armor one day.
We'll take you to the Blight Armor store sometime.
And then trained for years to get used to the armor, so it was something like a second set of skin for them. But it's very interesting seeing the evolution of plate and how it more or less cycled out the importance of shields.
I mean, hey, having both plate and a shield was pretty fucking stupid. Overpowered back in the day.
Actually, it got to the point where they didn't even use them, because shields were mostly introduced for like half plate and stuff like that to cover the essential weak points. But once full plate got introduced into like the I would say I think like 1500s to 1600s roughly, shield use got less and less done at least if you were dealing with like full-plated soldiers. Like there were still definitely troops that were in half-plate that utilized shields. So like once full plate got introduced, they didn't even use shields because it was so good. But granted, that's where you have what weapons to do with plate armor, because you couldn't hit him with swords, but you could sure as hell hit him with a mace.
True.
And even if you don't fucking hurt someone, yeah, if you take a hit from mace to the head, that's a concussion.
Concussed these nuts.
Alright, before I look at shields, I'm looking at armor. I'm gonna put on myself.
And what should it's probably gonna cost you around like at least 500 or more, depending on what armor you pick. By the way, because is the price cost. But you got plenty of gold. You should get a set of armor, which is a pretty good deal that lot choices.
I think the choice is literally gonna just depend if there is an armor that's literally just it's like Egyptian armor, which is like probably a bit light armor, then just like I'm immediately putting that. That's really what I'm doing. Armored kill.
You could. So like I picked. Technically, my armor is the Eastern Mountain armor, which is technically a Chinese armor set. So I'm basically flavored. It's a Japanese armor set, but I'm using stat block for the mount armor for flavor, because she's mostly Japanese in origin.
That's scarves.
So is that the aesthetic you're going for?
No.
Oh yeah.
I mean, why don't you just send them a picture of the aesthetic you're going for?
Yeah, I was gonna send a OSL picture quickly. Copy image. OSL DM. Message. Fuck. This shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry. I was watching a video that had Tiny Tim music in the background, and I kind of had to listen to it because it makes me happy.
Listen to these nuts. Owned!
It pulls out a static.
Pulls out a what? Oh.
Ow.
I couldn't say stethoscope.
I guess you need to scope out a different wood.
I'm going through every single armor and looking at them at Google Images.
I'm gonna go drink Soylent. Not sponsored. I
Does
just
your
love the word
class-
Soylent, honestly.
Does your class have natural armor, or your race?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Hold up, fuck. Let me open up Herculean.
But that's great. Even if you don't, you at least you'll. If that's the case, you at least always has a +2. That's what the Lamy has.
Oh, what's this trait called Snake Bleeder?
How would you bleed these nuts?
Yeah, I have Obsidian Carpus, +2 natural armor bonus, so I don't really need a full set of armor, but something like that aesthetic, I would really like what I gave to you. Like minimal, like armor, like not like full, but like that style of it's fucking amazing.
It still is a good thing, definitely, to have that, because Like the one I have is gives me a +6 to my armor to my AC. So remember, you can masterwork armor too, which brings down your armor score penalty by 1.
You can also do that to shields.
That too.
All right. Wait, Tara, can I ask you a question? What armor
No.
would basically be? Oh.
I'm joking. Yes.
What armor would be this? Essentially.
Wait, I want to see it.
Except for the helmet. The helmet is not necessary, but just like the body shit.
That's definitely a light armor. Like, that's not even a
it's light
breastplate.
armor. Yeah.
Let me take a look. Because the armors available, none of the armors available are actually really like good for people who actually be like lightly armored. Because like, oh, you have armor everywhere except for your chest, you die. That gives you +0 AC, as far as some people, as far as like it is realistically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And also the caveat, leather armor is not a good armor. Leather is a horrible armor. Gambesson is better.
Give you what?
Oh, the armor, like the reference picture. I already sent it to them, but I didn't send it to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
specific chat.
I guess I would say at best a reinforced tunic, because it technically is just like Swashi that's reinforced with that metal circle in front of it.
Reinforced what?
Tunic.
Reinforced tunic.
Because if we're talking actual straight up armor, that offers very little. Like it would be a very dexterous type of arm. Like the character would be very dexterous, but as far as like armor benefits, realistically, that armor does shit.
Yeah, but the whole point of the armor is I already have a natural +2, so I should be fine. Just this could be like a +1.
It's mainly meant for aesthetic.
Yeah, the aesthetic. Look at the stick choice.
Aesthetic.
Okay, I have a real quick question. Because I know these traits are supposed to have, like, backstory pertinence.
Yes.
Would this one technically count?
As in whether or not does the House of the Green Mothers exist?
No, as in, you studied at a center for druidic magic long enough to begin bonding with a familiar. I am a druid. Can I just have that?
I don't think that's the context we're referring to.
Okay.
But if you can give me a... You already gave me your backstory and how important animals are, so the idea of an animal becoming your familiar out of gratitude makes sense. So you can have that. Because just being able to take familiar bond immediately is kind of pretty pog.
Yeah, because I could literally take this and then get familiar bond after as my 4th feat. So I get a companion in my 3rd feat and a familiar in my 4th.
Yeah.
And then I could have cute pets.
You just keep acquiring pets and the party just keeps yelling at you.
I am small. I need people, not party member people. I need my own. I need animals.
You get summon guardian spirit. That way you can just summon a 3rd big monster to always be like hey 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 hey.
I'm going to have an entire party's worth of animals.
My God.
Turns out you're not actually a druid. Just the animals just really don't want you to be disappointed and do the best to mimic the magical effects with weird like practical effects that trick everyone and like and like the animals are all wearing green screen suits.
you don't expect. I hope you don't expect the party to pay for feeding these animals.
No, I can take care of it. Trust me.
Lamau, you know what's funny? You guys still eat more food than them and any animals they might have.
Oh, I know
Also-
exactly.
Also, I'm going to hide herbalism over in the corner. You don't need. To
Oh,
know
yeah,
about that,
'cause you-
know,
you-
so
oh, yeah,
You don't need
oh.
to know about that.
Oh god, you can just make potions of Goodberry every day.
Shh, 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 shh. It's fine. It's
Right. Just don't let them know. Let them suffer foodless.
Okay.
Wait, can I eat dung as the beetle?
I don't think that's what beetles do, but technically
I
yes.
I guess if you want to, anybody can.
As long as you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Even I didn't believe myself saying that. You just
Okay.
gotta believe.
I gotta believe. I miss Prava. Anyways, I've got my 5 traits selected.
What are they?
Wait, no, dung eaters
Where?
do eat their poop.
They go here. Same way as the feet.
Are you actually a dung beetle?
No, I mean, I
They're
don't know.
technically a scarab,
Yeah.
and scarabs
is it
are
the-
dung beetles.
Is it done the
Yeah.
same way as feet are?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a sick ass scarab.
Oh fuck yeah, Mayor of the world, biking.
Oh, can I just... Okay, since it's rude first tunic, can I just get leather to say that's what it is?
What?
Can I get leather armor to say it's rude first tunic?
I would. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it is. It's technically leather straps, so you can go with either or.
I would.
What? I was just.
Give me that +1 armor bonus.
Coxgun, tell me you were stretching. I fucking dare you.
What do you mean?
What?
What? Wait.
Armor overwrites that though. Like your natural armor overwrites that armor bonus.
Oh,
No, it
fuck!
doesn't. No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
adds-
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It adds onto it?
Yeah. Armor
Okay.
and natural armor are two different stats, and they stack.
They stack.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Relis.
Wait, are you saying so my +2 natural armor it adds to my additional +6?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Me when the is the.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm
God.
very used to like those bonuses like active if armor is subtracted.
You're used to
I
five.
didn't
You're
know
used.
that
You're used. You're used to 5e.
Okay, that's. I see.
This is back when nearly everything stacks, or at least the biggest version of each different type of stat stacks. So you can have deflection, natural, shield, armor, dodge.
Holy shit! I've got a +8 to my AC. What the fuck?
Tira.
Yes.
Tira, I have a question.
Yes.
For drawbacks, do I also select trait, or do I select other, or what?
You also just do trait. But yeah, if you notice, you have 21 AC OSL.
That's pretty good.
That's plus 11 from a base of 10.
That sounds good. Is that good? Tira, is that
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But for level-
extremely good.
For level 3, that's like great.
good? Okay, I successfully have put in 8 traits.
Accelerate. Yeah, that's pretty good for you.
3 of them
Inspired
are
is pretty useful. Quick reactor. Naive, self-doubting, sheltered. Yeah, that adds up.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. Okay, that's traits. I did traits. I did it. I did it. I did traits. Are you proud? Thank you. Thank you. I bow. I bow to chat. Thank you, chat. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without your help. Make sure to subscribe with Twitch Prime.
Now do items.
Item. Wait. What about my What about my? Hang on. Wait, I forgot that I can do an ovation. Hang on. I can do like an actual one.
Ow. Actually, wait, if you're using light armor...
Oh, not me.
Oh, yeah, what would be the benefit of that?
Well,
What are you gonna say?
less armor penalty.
You can just start with sun gold.
I know. But that's I don't want to like spend all my money on armor and be like, okay, I have my natural. Oh wait, fucking Herculeans have natural attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Kiwi, you have 3,000 gold to burn.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so so you spend the first 2,000 on your light armor. Well, I guess like you can't really sun gold up leather.
Yeah.
What type of? Okay.
Technically, you can start with like you can wear heavy armor if you want, even if you actually because you want to be lightly armored.
No, I don't have to be lightly armored. It's just a matter. I thought that would be a benefit to me because I don't want my strength. I don't want my strength to be fucked.
Your strength in regards to how you fight is not fucked. It's more for your skills. So like your strength skills, like climb, that would be affected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Half plate? Should I go for half plate?
If you want.
What does half plate look like?
Half plate is so basically usually it's breastplate, usually greaves, pauldrons, your upper legs and upper arms are usually open and covered. It covers about like 3/4 of the body.
Oh wait, OSL, do you have a reactive I can use?
Yeah, it's. I actually find it. The quality is kind of shit here.
Well, it might already let me use it. I mean, if you already have it set up, I should just be able to use it. But let me check.
I think I have it set up. You can check.
You do. All right, I can just take that then. Well, OS, OSL, yeah.
Oh wait, I remembered why I can't do heavy armor because it's 800 gold to get sun gold on it, a sun gold armor version, and double that. Actually, wait, huh? No, you wouldn't. Would you get
So is the base price 800?
Okay. No, okay. If I want armor, it's the armor price plus 8,000 for heavy.
Plus 8,000.
8,000 GP, 8,000 gold pieces for it to be sun gold armor instead of normal armor.
Half plate is usually also pretty shoddy, all things considered. Because the reason it has such a massive armor check penalty is because it's not properly sized for you, or and it's kind of uncomfortable to wear compared to full plate.
So this is half plate too, and this is why a lot of times in medieval times they would be it was half plate with full chainmail because the chainmail would supplement the armor, so the plate mail would not be covering. Or Gambeson. That's also, which is what you see in there. That's a guy. That's a person with half plate in Gambeson.
Wait, 3 points of positive energy damage? That means I'd die wearing Sun Gold armor? Is that healing?
That's healing.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's so good. Oh fuck. Wait,
So yes, that is technically fast healing in the form of a material.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck, that's really good.
Yes, it is.
So Sun Gold is the armor cost plus 800 for this Sun Gold and
Oh no, it's
modification.
For specific light armor, it's plus 200 flat. For medium armor, it's plus 500, or no, 5,000. And for heavy armor, it's plus 8,000. And for a weapon, it's plus 1,000.
You can't afford. Yeah, you can't even afford.
I wouldn't. Plus, I would have to double it because the size.
It was jail. Why didn't I see it?
Wait, if I hit someone with Sun Gold, it heals them? Like a Sun Gold weapon?
Yes. It heals them for 1 damage.
Oh god.
Okay. I have to go kick rocks. I'm gonna go pound sand and play in the street. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna go, I gotta go to a meeting. But, I very much appreciate enjoying. Oh my gosh, thank you, chat. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, lurk, bookmark, donate, host, resubscribe, share it with your friends, make clips. Okay, goodbye everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, man.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah, there's a
Who was that again?
Luna's correct. Hey. Sun Gold. There's a reason Sun Gold is exponential.
Yeah, that's why I would. Fuck. I would have to double both Sun Gold and the armor itself.
Yeah, so like say the armor itself would be 200, that'd be 400 right off of that cost, and then the Sun Gold, which would be another yeah, it'd be 800 total for at least if you did an armor equivalent with light armor. If you said it's 200, an additional 200 to add that.
Yeah. It would kind of be 400 since I have to double it, wouldn't I?
Yeah, well, depending on what light armor.
Or 4,000. It's 4,000. It's 4,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
4,000.
Yeah, each thousands by thousands. For light armor, it's 2,000.
Okay, because you said you said light armor was 200. You didn't say 2,000.
No, I'll send you the link. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna blow most of your money on that light on your armor if you do that. Then.
I mean, I have 3,000 GP, so it would have to be.
Well, that.
Okay, say I get something that costs 1 GP, then it's 2 GP, then it's 2,000 for it to be normal size and 4,000 for it to be my size. And I don't have that money.
Yeah.
Am I correct in that, Tira?
Could you repeat that?
1 second. Light armor. Say it's 1 gold because there's the 1 gold for the tunic, reinforced tunic. So it's 2 gold now since I'm double the size. Then I want to make it sun gold, which is base 2,000. But since I need to make it my size, it'd be another 2,000, which is doubled, which means 4,000 GP. Which I don't have that money. Right?
Right.
And that's why I asked you in the DM what I asked you.
Also, two, it also is 4 times the weight since you're monstrous as well. Since your body is monstrous. It doesn't really apply to me or Apex since our upper parts are humanoid in base, but since you are a monstrous creature all around, it is 4 times the size. Or 4 times the weight. So if it's 16, you multiply that by 4.
Wow.
I think it was. Let me double check. It was either it was either double or 4 times as big, or 4 times as heavy.
I mean, it's not a bad thing to say it out loud. Then in DM, I just realized it. Can I have it as okay? How about instead of it just being my armor, can it be every single thing I acquire being like a story beat, plus the additive I buy, or fine?
Well, what do you want out of it that's like unique? Because I'm fine with you having me a story beat, but like you have to.
Gameplay wise,
Yeah.
I think the uniqueness would be the fact that like I'm thinking in my head that when I transform to soul form, like the first time I do that for the character, I would transfer back with more armor, and it's basically like, what the fuck, did the gods bless me with this randomly?
Ooh. Oh,
Like in the sense of that, I think that's cool as a story point. Like you go into soul form, you like do your thing, then what? As soon as you come out of soul form, like that first time, it's just like, wait, why do I have more armor than when I started with? Like what? Like why? Like is this that has to be my god or something like that?
Because
But I
you're
don't know if
sexy.
Yeah, it's like literally like my god saying like, oh, you're like you could go into soul form, huh? I'll reward. I'll give you something. Sure, why not? Let's see what happens. Or whatever the fuck the ancient ones want to do with that. And since they realize like, oh, you're worthy enough to go into like soul form. You're like powerful enough. All right, let's see what happens when I like aid in that or do something with that. Whether it's to see like I want to see when you die with this. I want to give you everything when you die, or like whatever the reasons they're gonna do whatever they do. But I think that's really interesting to see what what not the reasons why they do it, but what they do. It's like the aspect of them giving me more armor. Does that make sense? Is that what you wanted me to answer? Or did you want more mechanical reasons?
Mechanical. Like I know I want like a mechanical reward out of it. Otherwise, you're just using your story rewards on not having to spend money in the long run.
Oh,
Technically.
actually, okay, I'm relooking at it. So, from what I'm actually looking at the table. So it's double the cost third, but I'm looking for like non-humanoid. It's actually 4 times the cost for large, and then double the weight.
I mean, it could be to the point where
Here,
it could be okay. How about this? How about the story? The mechanical aspect of it is that it doesn't give me any like downsides of it. Like it's acting as if it's. The downsides are as if I had the like leather armor or like the fucking tunic reinforced, but it has all the benefits of like what the armor changes into. Or no, is that too much?
You're asking effectively for a class feature that's not too particularly strong, but I can definitely give the okay for. So I can accept
what
that.
would you recommend? What would you recommend? Like, what would you want to like see? Because at the same time, it is your like god. I would like to want to see what like you have your idea for your god to be.
I think you've given me. I have got an idea for your story awards, so I will accept it. You have officially given me an idea, meaning this is now settled, and you don't have to worry about it.
Armor for unusual creatures.
Good morning, Tyrannus.
Hello, Apex.
Hell.
30 years later.
So that's the thing I just noticed there. I know that since so my armor still costs twice the amount of the cost, but the weight is not is the same considering she's still humanoid. But they're also would you be a non-humanoid in that case?
Lamia and Centaur technically deal with the non-humanoid cost, yes.
Yeah.
Anything that's not humanoid typing, or actually no, I shouldn't say that because outsiders don't suffer from it. But yeah, anything that reasonably makes sense to have to deal with it does.
Mm-hmm.
Also, another reason why I wanted to be my story reward is because I don't want to deal with the fact that I'm poor. I don't want to be poor.
We're gonna be poor at the start of this session. She wants us to burn it down to 100 gold.
Alright, so what do I start with then? If that's going to be my story reward, do I not? Okay. Oh, I start. Okay. I get. I know what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna start with the cheap shit. Then as soon as it starts, then once my story reward comes up, I never have to deal with buying armor ever again, because that's my story reward. And that's sick as fuck, because then I could RP that shit, be like, why the fuck am I getting armor? It's the gods. Holy fuck. I'm doing what they wanted. This is why they're rewarding me. Blah, blah,
Well,
blah.
technically, I think the only real problem I have with it is how you think you'll get the rewards, because the Ancient Golden ones ain't just gonna be that direct. There's a reason that the Sun Gold is considered a cult.
Yeah. But the fact that I get it is gonna be like, like there's no way I'm getting. There's no way this is just that obvious. Like there's no way that like it'll be obvious to me, but to no one else. It's just like it's just you found it. You just found something. Or something. I feel like I trust you in like handling that. But like the idea of like my armor, like it being my story reward in the sense that like it's like better armor in the sense of like no like less downsides but more upsides, keeping the upsides. It'd be cool. Because I want the character to be like shining and like just gilded the fuck out. Like at the end of the campaign, it's just straight up just like a full 15-foot creature in full, like kind of like imagine like how Garuda is, but sun gold.
Just pimp your Vided.
Yeah, I want to be pimped by right. Yeah, that's exactly my story. What I want my story to be. I want to pimp my ride beetle.
I remember one Pimp My Ride story where at the end of it the core wasn't even functional.
Oh fuck. I've only seen one Pimp My Ride because of like, I don't know what the fuck it was on. It was like late night. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Is this like a rerun? Like with my fucking brother? Or just like, oh, this is cool. It's like you're just making cool ass cars and it's like they look ugly. Now that I'm realizing it.
It's an aesthetic thing. I personally wasn't. They're interesting to watch, and it was. It was at the era where MTV was definitely becoming not music television as they originally were made for.
Old MTV was weird.
Hey man, I loved Headbangers Ball was one of my favorite shows. Oh, Slayer Deathlands was a good one too.
Yeah, Camper. I'll get a pet the emote one day. It's just that
I mean, I can do it for you.
animated emotes just cost a lot.
I could do it for you.
I mean, I don't have any good emotes for that. I need to get an ayaya.
Let me see your emotes.
I don't.
Have you posted your emotes in like a Discord?
Ayaya, ayaya, ayaya.
Ayaya!
Ayaya.
What were you trying to tell me last night before you passed out?
Was I trying to tell you something before I passed out?
Yeah.
I don't
Alright.
remember.
Yeah, I could tell by the loading symbol on there. You said something about the lion bodies. Is that another reason?
Oh yeah. I thought you mentioned lion stuff, and I thought you wanted you to be like lion based for your centaur, and I was like, I was like,
Change anything significant?
I was going to say that lion toys are their own creature that I will eventually write for. Don't worry.
I mean, I'm fine being a normal centaur that gets, the draconic transformation, but if you want to go lion, that's a bit more interesting.
Ah.
You want to fast pet the Tira or slow?
What emote are you even using?
Tira lol, because it's like it's big.
That doesn't fit. I don't feel.
All right, I'm gonna stream it real quickly. So you just look at it fitting.
Yeah, so don't worry about it and just focus on normal.
This. You see it, Tira? Nah, it's fine. It was more like the concept.
Yeah, I think the problem for me is that a lot of it is cut off, like the horns are cut off and stuff.
Yee. I mean, you could always ask Scraps to try making an emo for you. For fun.
What part of I don't want to spend my money unless I have to people not understand?
But Scraps has said before you don't need to give them money, but if you did, it would be at a discounted price. Like buying them a burger or some shit like that.
I don't want to take my friends' advantage like that.
It's not taking them advantage if they're accepting it or they're the one offering. Well, that's fine. Alright, so I start with leather armor.
Leather, I barely know her.
And then as soon as that storyboard pops up, it's like, fuck yeah.
I can't wait to find some lion centaurs who just reenact Lion King and just blow them off the cliff.
Where's the compendium?
Are you gonna whisper to their face? Hey, him.
Long live gorillas.
Long live ghost face killer. I don't know, that's what I had in my head in for a bit.
No doubt we're giving some combat practice.
If I get a good amount finished, yeah. We can maybe do some combat practice today. I get a good amount finished.
Believe in your work ethic.
Can I fuck them up with Caliber?
This would not be in Foundry, so no.
Oh. You gonna fuck them up with Garuda?
I had to fuck them up with whatever was left in the fucking Voltrini. Wait, no, I can't even do that. Shit.
It's Daifuku. The only thing left.
Actually, if I can copy worlds on Foundry, then it might be super easy to do. But I will probably handle it different. I'll figure something out.
Actually, no. PvP's cringe. I just realized that would be PvP. Never mind. How do I use the compendium to like drag?
I wish I knew.
Yeah, this compendium sucks dick.
Hobble. Wow. Lantern.
Yeah, this fucking... I hate row 20. Row 20 sucks.
That's what most people start on.
Wait, what's leather? Is it full armor?
To be honest, the fact that people start there is really all it needs. Everyone leaves it eventually, but the fact that people start there is all it needs.
It's a great place to start with until they ask you for the buy shit, and until they ask you to buy stuff, and it's like, buy.
It's a. I will give Roll20 credit where it is a platform that that gives the possibility if you do not have any options there. It does.
I will give Voltron credit. It is a platform.
It's not the best platform, but it exists and it does facilitate what needs to be there. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end
Let's
end of the day,
Looks at map tools here.
yeah, it's it exists and it does facilitate necessary things. There are the options, absolutely.
Oh, is leather armor only like body? Like body equipment? I'm trying to add this in manually.
Leather armor counts as armor, not body.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
God, this. When I think about it, there's next to no proper token pieces for kitchens. Like like you just can't go, hey, I need a counter. Like I don't know what a fucking medieval kitchen looks like.
Yes, you do.
No, I
Boulder
don't.
shop.
A dirt floor and a pot.
Medieval kitchens actually facilitate a lot more than that.
Generally.
Contrary,
Depends on how rich you are. For a normal civilian, probably not.
well, contrary to what I believe, like the peasantry in the medieval times weren't as filthy as it's widely portrayed.
I mean, yeah, they used. I can't remember. They used. I want to say they made like tiles of hay to lay on and flooring. Lay down as flooring. So they didn't get their heat sapped out because of the cold ass dirt.
Yeah, a lot of times there would be there wouldn't be a lot of windows in the case. There'd be very little airflow to keep in the warmth, especially during winter times. So there would be stuff like that would facilitate insulation, and also they believe it or not, they actually oh, what was it? But cleanliness was actually something that was not too bad at that point too, as well. Like they actually bathed at a decent rate. Obviously not by modern standards it would be clean, but was actually not the worst for peasantry, because they're actually group bathhouses a lot of times.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
This cost how much GP? $100 GP for GF.
Tech Debbie.
Hmm. Actually, I'm not gonna fuck with my GP till I get a total.
It tells you how much your GP, how much is your cost inside your equipment.
Yeah, but it's not, the GP isn't going down manually, so I won't fucking fit till I forgot how much I took out beforehand. I'll put every single equipment I had, then minus from that.
Just deduct what the equipment cost is from your from 3,000 for equipment, because it'll calculate that. So.
Mm-hmm. Cause I have it's 10 GP, but I'll just put it down to 10 GP then.
Yeah. So it tells it tells everything there, because your weight and your gold your GP cost.
I think I'm actually on the map.
Ooh, nice. Wait, do I need both hands for my natural attack?
No.
Yes, because it's gains 2 claw attacks as a natural attack,
It's
which means
so they count as separate natural attacks, but technically you can attack with both of them. I'm sorry, I don't have a good way to respond to that. That was a very silly thing you just said.
It doesn't say I need, because it doesn't specify if I need both hands or only one hand for 2 attacks. I don't think it's that silly.
So, what that means is both of your hands have claws on them. Like with anything, you can choose to simply attack with one of the claws and have the other one attack with a weapon in the hand. However, if both the hands are being used, then you can't use either of the claw attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like unarmed strike, like punching someone.
So if I full attack, do I get 4 attacks?
No, because you already have, because you'll be having weapons in those hands, those claws. Unless you have a high enough strength score that you can use, your secondary limbs, but those receive a -10 to fucking strength in regards to everything that they're used for.
My strength is a 20, so it would be 10. Can I? Is there anything I could buy to make my natural attacks better?
Yeah.
You could probably get like a fist weapon. Would
you
that
can-
work?
No, those don't work on natural attacks, only on a strike. You can get amulets of Mighty Fist. Or body wraps of Mighty Strikes. Hell, they stack even.
Body
That's
wraps
right.
with Mighty Strike.
Yeah, that's right, because those are 2 different slots.
That's very expensive.
Yes, wondrous items are very expensive.
Gonna have to be.
Actually, quick clarification. I figured this is probably the case, but but it would probably obviously be restricted due to number of attacks I have. But, I could figuratively attack with my main hand weapon, or my weapon I have currently equipped. And if I chose to as well, I could also follow up with a slam attack with my tail, because
Yes.
it is a separate weapon. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking it was the case.
You are
What is
El
the-
Smarto.
When would bludgeoning damage be like effective versus like just normal damage, or when would it be like ineffective?
It's just damage type and depending on what type of enemies you're fighting.
Okay. I'm going to be right back then. Not because of this, but because I use restroom.
I managed to finish all the fucking skills on my tail, so I can actually work on other fun stuff. I'm actually basing the armor design off of something you mentioned earlier, Tira. Remember Neo?
Oh yeah.
I'm basing off Mitsuru. Yorimitsu.
Yeah.
Because I loved her armor design in Neo too.
Fucking hate the boss fight though. It's like easy, and then they go, "Yeah, I have the sacred damage now. Die." And they hit you once, and you explode and lose all your stamina. Can't do anything because you're a yokai.
It'd be that way though.
Did Foundry freeze? That would be quite funny. Oh, it didn't. Good. Hey, that worked exactly the way I wanted it to. Good. Alright, check walls. Walls seem to be functioning exactly like I fucking want them to. Good. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, bow. Why would I I'm not even using. This is the first one-story house. Are you telling me to make a roof for Kiwi? Are you telling me to make a roof for Kiwi so they can jump onto the roof? Do you have any?
Jump on the roof.
Yeah, you could, but.
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna fight there. It's, if anything, it's gonna be for RP reason of like I need to look out. So if anything, you can just RP that. You don't really need to show it.
There's no levels, Luna. I think the main problem is how levels work in Foundry is still trash. Like, it needs to be officially supported to be good. I'm shedding so much fucking hair. That do be reminding me, though. Yeah, it should be good.
Alright,
I
now,
see
how
that.
do I spend? How do I spend all my gold now?
Your mom.
Food.
Yeah, get a lot of food. I think I've got some like 40 or 50 rations on my character.
Because we eat 4, so that means that's 10. That's 10 days, right?
Something like that.
Ration. How much is a bag of holding? Like, I remember the problem of, like, I could buy a lot of shit to
25K.
spend money. That's not bad.
2.5k. Yeah. At least this one I remember it was in that general range.
Yeah, 25k for bag 1.
25k or 25k?
2k, 2,500 for type 1 bag.
Okay. Because 25k is a lot more expensive.
2.5k, yeah. Oh, the fucking corn guy's outside. I'm poor.
Well, blood for blood god, calls for the calls.
What are you mentioning that?
Because you said the corn guy.
True. He sells corn. If I had like $3, I could get like corn. Probably find that, but he's probably gonna be down the street already by the time I find it. Can I put a tent in a bag of holding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. How big of a tent would I need? A medium tent? Large tent? Large?
Large tent because my character's fucking massive.
Time to use this fucking absolutely wonderful Pathfinder directory.
I think when I read the thing, it said it could hold up like to three or four medium-sized creatures. Which I just equated to. Yeah, this is only going to hold a Kagi because she's a 20-foot Lamia.
You know what? Fuck it. What if I go with the pavilion Pavilion tent. Luxury tent.
Well, then you could have sex in it, Smile.
I'm in. Yeah, hell yeah.
I wasn't. Okay.
50 pounds. The sex tent. The value is 100 GP. Good way to waste my money because I need to spend my money, Smile.
Hold on a second, Tira. Are you streaming?
Yeah. Shut.
Streamer?
when that's still the funniest fucking thing Job ever done. Cause like, what did you think I was doing? Like, what did he think I was doing?
Stream is another type of name for hangout.
God, that was still like this. Java lost all brain cells when they did that.
God, I love when I search up an item and it says nothing found.
Alright, I'm back.
Hi, back. I'm Kiwi.
Just enter the thing on the. I mean, isn't on the list.
I'm talking about the compendium. I fucking hate this compendium on roll 20.
You're looking for equipment and shit like that.
I'm looking for a bag of holding in the compendium so I don't have to manually put it in. Look for bag of holding, not theirs.
Yeah, it's a magical item if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's a magical item, but there's nothing that's specific. Miscellaneous, probably, maybe. No, it's not. Well, bag of holding is gonna be a lot of my costs, so I'm fine with that. Fine with that.
You only have 500 after that.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. There's not much I want to buy. But I'm gonna have my natural like weapons, so I don't really need to buy a weapon.
Wow, you're gonna go into full gun at the start.
I mean, yeah, because they're pretty good. They're as good as like normal weapons.
I'm wondering how to do a thing. Like, how do I make it quite... I mean, I guess I can just do this the easy way.
And I'll have 390 gold. Let's go.
You are probably going to be the character with the lightest equipment load in the party.
Yeah. But I skill real hard later in the fucking campaign.
Well, I mean, nice advantage of being a large creature with a high strength. You got high equipment loadout.
Oh, true. Even with all my gold and even with like, for me to be light load, I need to break 266 pounds.
Same.
You know, yeah, it's fucking insane.
I'm still, even with all the gear I have, I'm still within the light. I'm still in light category.
Oh, now I need something that's like 300. Food actually.
Rations.
Gash. There we go.
Fresh. Is it trail ration? What is ration trail?
Trails for your basic ones. If you don't want anything special or fluffy, they're I think they're 5 silver, 5 silver each, and they weigh a pound each.
Nice.
There's other ones too, which are a little more expensive, but they just give you like modifications, so you can look at those too. There's like orc rations and elf rations.
I took orc rations because I'm huge and I need to eat a lot.
Gosh, 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 gosh.
Give me 100 rations. Fuck, I don't want to calculate that price.
I only took 40 just in case I'm not able to carry that much.
I have a bag of holding.
At least you get to be the carry mule, not me.
I mean, you're all capable of being the carry mules.
Yeah.
Please.
I've got a few things like I've got a backpack and I've got
You're gonna hide the bodies, you can eat them and regurgitate them later.
I forgot to put any license. I can fix that.
yeah, I've got a belt pouch and then I've got a masterwork backpack. Those are my extra carrying things.
Gosh.
Does that make me giggle so much?
Yes, it does. It was funny. Unlike you. Got him.
Huh? I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to my mother.
Well, I guess you still didn't hear it then.
That's unfortunate.
For you.
Probably.
Oh, I'm gonna have dessert coffee.
Look at the spring ready. Time marker we had 1 hour and 57.
How do I know the price of this?
I don't know. How do you know the price of it?
I don't know, maybe you want to look it up.
Yeah, it's not saying. Everything else but dessert coffee has a price. I am assuming it's just gonna be 1 GP. Everything else is 1 GP. Coffee, dessert. There is no wait.
Kiwi, look up in the thing. Just under beverages, non-alcoholic, there's coffee, common, coffee exotic, coffee desert, and you look past those in the next bracket. There is a price.
Drink beverages, non-alcoholic, tonic. Before tonic? I know the price is one, but what's the weight?
Price is not one.
Wait, where is it then? No, I'm looking at adventuring gear. Unless it's
Okay.
somewhere else.
Literally look at it. It is in the chart. It is just under the torch description. Food and drink.
Oh, and the actual fucking thing.
Yes. It is literally before you actually get to the coffee part in general.
Oh, it's fucking CP. Copper.
Mm-hmm.
I have a shit ton of this.
And it is half a pound.
Fuck. I don't want to input this shit. Also, I don't want to do the math.
It does the map for you in the equipment section.
How much is a copper piece to gold? It's 0.1?
0.01.
0.01? Jesus Christ. Give me 200 coffee. Oh wait, it's 0.5. My gold went down by 2.
Alright, the map's ready.
Sweet.
Yatta!
What else am I gonna need for adventure?
You still have plenty of gold to spend on shit.
Well, you don't spend it on shit. That's rather dirty.
They're done, Beetle.
I'm a scarab beetle.
You're
Okay,
a dumb
gold
beetle.
beetle.
You're a dumb
Scarab.
beetle.
Oh. And you're a fucking snake.
Yes, I am.
Excuse you, it's pronounced snack. One sec, I have to correct my ponytail. So I
Wait,
just take off my
can't
headphones
snakes
a little bit,
regrow their tails?
and
no,
just
is
hope
that
you
not-
guys
no,
don't say
it's
anything
geckos.
bad when I have my headphones off.
I could get a collapsible
fucking
bathtub? No, I
tangles.
don't want that.
Technically, I suppose with enough time they could, but like it's not like lizards. That there's a lot of lizards that like regrow their tails super fast.
I'll do this the old-fashioned way. Ow, ow, my hair hurts a lot. Ah. Why does hair have to tangle? Why can't it just be perfect perpetually?
Can I burrow for to sleep? Oh, they're doing shit. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's a tier question, and they're messing with their hair.
Alright, don't forget to buy rope. Rope is very important. It's like duct tape. It's like it's medieval duct tape. Rope's always good for everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like I got two sets of rope.
Nice. Yeah, because my character in the other campaign has unlimited rope. Nice. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask, can I burrow to sleep?
Yeah.
Nice. So I just sleep on the ground. I should buy soap. I'll get a blanket. That's what I'm gonna get. Here.
God, all those look darn. But again, then my character is kind of an upper class character, so she kind of wants to have stuff to look good and be clean.
I'm gonna just walk into a river and just roll around and get right back out.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that might be difficult because that's probably going to be the thing of like trying to find like a something body water that's somewhat clean in the field to wash because she's so fucking large.
It's clean enough.
Look, she likes to be presentable, okay?
Okay. So, Apex, it was you who wanted to have a like just a rundown of how combat and stuff works so you can get used to it, yeah?
If I'm gonna be the Chad frontliner, I have to practice.
Practice these
My
nuts.
movement is gonna be fucked up. It's a speed bag? I don't think you want that.
Okay. Oh, you can no longer center that. Cool, 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 cool. I hate that. Alright. Alright, well, if we are
You okay,
doing...
Oso?
Yeah,
I'm fine.
Oso. Remember Oso, just remind yourself you're not a fish and it stops.
Either that or think of a horse. Spin a horse in your head.
Uh-huh.
No, that actually works. I don't know why. Also, the fish thing works. I don't understand the rotate horse thing though, because I rotate the horse in my head, just it's spinning now, it's magically spinning. It's a really fast
Alright,
spinning.
so I can just have OSL and Apex do a battle test right now. I mean, I can. Would you two want to? Or...
Yeah, I've got. We can.
Okay. I'll need a placeholder image for a Kagi then. It shouldn't be too hard to get.
Hawk demon?
That's what?
What did you say?
I said I'll need a placeholder token for a Kagi then.
Oh, Kage, I'm like, Hawk demon? What the hell are you talking about? What are you trying to make us fight? I don't want to fight any
A cock demon.
I don't want to fight Slameshies. The fuck? Gross. They're the worst.
Listen, if there's one thing a demon would make you fight, it would be their balls. You know it to be true in your heart.
Oh, that's when I'm gonna put my balls in the jaws. Can I put my balls in the jar? Balls in the jar. Wait till I get a tail attack so I can slap somebody.
Okay, that works. Alright. Whack. Whack.
Wow.
I'm in a zoo. A zookeeper left their like Swiss Army knife in the penguin enclosure, and they picked it up.
Alright, Apex, get into character sheet planning. Wait, no, wait. I would have to... Do I have access to porting right now? I don't think I do. Right, because the character vault is limited to... That pisses me off. Actually, wait, did they change it? Let me see. Let me see if I can do this. Import. Oh wait, you don't want you to see all this like stuff from old campaigns. It's meant to be for like secret. Ah, fuck off.
To be fair, Tara, I am literally eating right now, so I'm not even really looking at the screen.
Yeah, I know. Right, we'll try to decide to fuck you half the time. Okay. Let's see. Let me try to think of something. This is why I hate Roll20.
I'm not seeing.
Like that sometimes.
You know,
If you're loading a different map, I'm just seeing the fountain right now.
this is the most scuffed fucking thing, but hey, it's.
And it gotta be perfect. Just
I'm gonna
as long
reload
as it
this on
works.
Chrome, see if that does anything.
Actually, I know a way to cheat the system, and I'm gonna do that. Yeah, okay, I can just do it. I can just do it like this.
It looks squished.
You are.
Too tall.
I've
Stocky.
spent all my gold. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm done with fucking D&D stuff for today. Get off my screen.
Damn, that combat effort makes me stronger than mine. Goddamn. 1 health off.
I will say,
Impossible.
normally you will not be able to see each other's stats.
I'm talking about the health. 40,
Yeah, no,
40.
normally you won't be able to see someone's health.
Okay.
Yeah, typically. That makes sense.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go to that secondary page.
I have so many fucking things open. 18.
Oh, we got action music.
Okay. Technically, if Ekbola wanted to also hop in on this, but I know that's a staff meeting, so I don't know why I'm sounding spiteful with that. I'm just being funsies. Alright.
Spore finished their sheet.
Might have. Alright, so first off, for both of you, go into your sheet, and then
Okay.
click the token I have placed down for you on the map, because you should be in If you aren't on the proper map, click the page toolbar at the top, it's the blue button, and go to combat test.
Yeah, I'm on combat test.
Alright, so open up your sheet, and then once you have the sheet open, click your token that's on the map that has your name on it, and then
Okay.
you go back to your sheet and click the initiative button.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Well, these are shitty rolls for you. Alright, but there's no point in having all of them go. So, combat in Pathfinder is pretty similar to the whole bonus action and then two normal action type things you have in 5e.
Okay.
It's just that they're a bit more old-fashioned, so the action types are a bit more widespread. You'll see this in Foundry, where you'll see all the actual types of actions, but you won't have to worry about them for now.
Okay.
The ones you have to worry about are the four main ones you will be using most of the time. These are the
Gotcha.
primary ones you have the full control over. The first one is a standard action, which is what you'd expect from these types of games. There's where you can do any single thing that takes what would count as a single action to do.
Mhm.
So like just get a single attack, cast a spell, etc.
Right.
Reversibly, there is move actions. Move actions are a bit weird because primarily the only thing you can really use them for is to move. Movement is up to your move speed, so like if you have 30 feet, then you move 30 feet per move. Movement can't be broken up between actions. You have to you move, and then if wherever you decided to end up before you take your next action, that's where you are. You cannot keep going unless you have a feat
Okay.
for it.
Okay, so there's a strict order of operations with it.
Right. Yeah, right. The moment you have begun an attack after movement, you can no longer move, unless you have specific feats or class features so that you continue moving afterwards.
Okay.
We got rid of that one.
Right. Which is what Apex usually would probably want with Ride by Attack, because they need that to actually charge past people.
Mhm.
Move actions can also be used for a few other things, because class features and such gain special abilities that can sometimes cost a move action, which is usually the case with every single type of action, will be class features that will give you additional abilities for that action that you otherwise wouldn't have.
Right.
He also,
And
right.
varying powers are interesting.
There is one special version of a move action that we will get to later, that using cancels you out of a normal move action, and is important. When it comes to the standard action, you can downgrade to a move action.
Okay.
The order of operations, technically, in terms of how fast an action is I'm going to say some actions I haven't described yet. Free action, immediate action, swift action, move action, standard. You can downgrade from standard to a move, but that's it. You can never downgrade any other way, even if you might really want to. Because despite the other ones technically being considered less, they're also like way more important because like they're effectively kind of all forms of bonus actions. Thirdly, okay, the third action is swift actions. These are the first form of bonus action and the most like, hey, you get 2 actions and 1 bonus action each round. Swift action can be considered the bonus action. The action that takes way faster to do and is of less effort to accomplish. This is such a wide variety of things that there's no proper way to describe what a actual swift action is. But you don't start off with access to one.
Okay, yeah, so it's something that we can organically learn how it moves in the game, since we won't have immediate access to them.
Correct. At the start, technically, the builds you have gone with, you two start with swift actions, because you have stances and boosts from Path of War.
Okay.
Right. And they are properly treated like just side bonus actions that aren't as important as like the primary actions. There are some swift actions that are completely tits up in terms of how strong they are, but that's usually intended. Because you can still only get one, and there's no way to increase how many swift actions you have.
Gotcha.
Compared to move actions and standard, where there are effects that increase how many move or standard actions you have, as rare as they are.
They do exist.
Yes. Past swift action is the second type of bonus action, the immediate action. Normally, an immediate action, if you use it, you lose your swift action on the next round. I found in the last 8 years of me DMing, no one fucking remembers that.
Is it kind of like a
Reaction.
Reaction. So like
Yes.
What was it? Yeah, a reaction. So once you use that, you immediately forfeit your follow up.
Right. You forfeit your follow. You can technically do something. I've noticed in the last 8 years, no one remembers that you don't take this next swift action. Even me as the DM, no one remembers. So how I handle immediate actions is something that Alpha is a bit more, like back and forth in combat. Is immediate actions do not take up your swift action, and that changes so little. But it's because it's important to note that that means enemies also don't have to worry about that. Because it just deals with a little bit of brain work that I never remember to do, and I don't want to punish the players for not doing either, anyways. Immediate actions, as you said, will almost always be counters or immediate reactionary buffs to try to prevent yourself from failing something, etc. You can technically do immediates on your turn. It's just that means you're out of an actual counter off turn, because being able to counter an attack when it's not your turn is very, very powerful.
Right.
Because there's some abilities such as the Surge Power, which you will usually see some enemies have. The enemies you'll be fighting will have the Surge Power. That lets them roll an additional smaller dice to try to have a higher chance of succeeding on their action. But they have to use up their immediate, meaning they lose the ability to counter you.
Right.
There's also stuff like dodges that allow you to move out of the way instead, etc.
Uncanny dodge, kind of like that.
Sort of. The final type of action that's actually a real action in terms of going downwards, and this is one of the most fun bonus actions of the free action. A free action is anything that can be considered doable without any, like instantaneous, like doesn't actually even take time to consider. So like talking is a free action, is something you will commonly hear. Like technically talking should take time, but it doesn't. Just for the purpose of actual RP and things actually being congruent and combat being fun, it has to be free. So free actions, you don't really start off with any, but classes do give you the abilities to get free actions, as do feats, etc. There's a wide variety of ways. Always enjoy when you get them. There are technically some free actions that everyone can gain access to automatically, such as power attack or combat expertise. I say automatically because we use Elephant in the Room, otherwise you'd have to spend a feat for them. In which the reason they are free action is because you are declaring you are using it, but the declaration doesn't use any actual action, which is effectively a free action. Yeah.
The action itself uses the action, but not the declaration.
Right. It should be noted that there is technically a limit to free actions. Like, if there are builds where you can sheath a weapon as a free action and then unsheath it as a free action, and technically, yes, you could technically sheath and unsheath it 50,000 times in what is effectively a combat round of 6 seconds. But one, that's stupid and silly and kind of impossible. But you have to understand it has to be within reason.
So that for a case like my character, since she has the ability to swap weapons in the interim, like if she were to backpedal into swap to her bow, that would categorize in that situation, I'm guessing.
Right. Because you have quick draw, taking out your bow is a free action.
Yeah.
Dropping your weapon is also a free action.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait, there is one free action that everyone starts off with. If you are moving and your weapon is sheathed, the act of unsheathing your weapon while you are performing the move action is a free action. Otherwise, it would technically be a move. Past that, there is only really two types of reactions that neither of you will really... Actually, I guess you might deal with one of them, but the other one you're not gonna. The first one is the full round. The full round action is otherwise known as the full action. What this means is it takes both your move and your standard to perform. And so performing a full action means you lose both.
Okay.
Right. Usually these are very powerful things, such as double move into an attack, or full attacking. A full attack is you attack as many times as you possibly can. So like for every weapon you have in your hands, every natural attack you have, all of those get to attack. For manufactured weapons, as you level up, you will eventually gain something called an iterative. So like your sword or your hammer, you eventually get an iterative, which means you get to attack again with that weapon, but at a penalty. That is when you have the access to that. That is when most people usually gain access to the full attack. But if you have natural attacks, you have access early on because you can attack with your weapons and then your natural attacks as well.
Snake tail.
But it's why natural attacks are really good early on, but later on, manufacturers get to attack like so many times it's stupid.
Yeah.
The next type of action is, well, the one round action. This only ever fucking happens with spells. If it happens otherwise, I have to wonder why the fuck it takes a round. Well, I guess there's some enemies who have to do it because of balancing reasons that I do, but like normally for you players, you'll never encounter this. Unless you are using spells. This is stuff where you activate it on your turn, and then you do not have any other action you can do. You are locked in the moment you start it. It effectively takes up your move and your standard, but if you start it up, you can no longer do anything else. So if you have like a swift or free action you want to do beforehand, do those. Yeah.
The way I can imagine it's basically like the caster is it's a difficult spell and it requires the caster's full attention to commit to it. So once they start casting, they can't do shit.
Right, and so once you see like, when you cast spells, like, you start forming, like, emissions. People see you casting that. You have to survive an entire round to get that spell out. And if people are smart, they will bludgeon you before you get the chance.
Yep.
I think
Or,
Scrap's throwing down the
if
music.
Or if your teammates are kind, they might try to defend you.
Right. At the beginning of your next turn is when the 1 round action goes off. So, like, if someone tries to summon something, if someone's summoning, you have a round to beat their ass before they actually accomplish it. That's the majority of the normal actions. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown on a few special things you can do. First off is the shift. The shift is a free action. It does not take any time. It does not provoke attacks against enemies who can attack you when you move, etc. You move 5 feet. That's it, as a free action.
Okay.
And you are no longer capable of moving or using your move action for actual movement for the rest of that turn. Usually what people will do is they will shift and then full attack if the enemy was trying to shift away or withdraw from you. Shift is very useful for repositioning and avoiding, like, causing attacks. In this fight, you will probably have to shift a few times. I'm going to tell you that.
Okay.
Because it's very useful. The next things are power attack, in which you receive a penalty to attack but do additional damage, and combat expertise, where you take a penalty to attack but gain additional 8 armor class. At your current levels, it only provides +1 armor bonus and a -1 to attack, but they are still options you have. There's also fighting defensively, which is technically a declaration, just like power attack or combat expertise. That also does something similar, where they reduces your attack and gives you a bonus to AC. You can definitely stack that with combat expertise as well. And then there's total defense, which is a full round action where you decide, I'm not going to fucking do anything, I'm going to defend. And you gain, I think, a +8 to defense.
Okay.
Like, if you think you're about to fucking get smacked, you can
Like,
total defense.
Full defense, I am ready for him to just smack the shit out of me.
Yeah. Another thing that I'm trying to remember. Attacks of opportunity. Everyone has access to them. Everyone has access to at least 1 attack of opportunity per round. There are ways to get more that are very easy to acquire. You have that, OSL, because you have combat reflexes, because you are a warder. You can do attacks of opportunity equal to your intelligence modifier, because you are using warder's version of combat reflexes. Attacks of opportunity are provoked when they go across your threat range, which, if you're using a reach weapon, is 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet.
And if you are using a normal weapon, and if you're medium sized, will usually only be 5 feet. For both of you, you only have a 5-foot range because you. Well, technically you have 10.
No, I have 10 because I'm using Naginata.
Right, you have. You count as 10 and you have a Naginata. You could actually, I think you have to count as 20 then.
I'm using a medium weapon.
Right, yeah, you're using a medium weapon, so for you it's still only 5 foot.
Until I get my weapon.
I think Akage is technically 15 foot then.
Really? Shit.
Might be. I have to think about it. Because of how undersized weapons work.
I mean, 10 feet sounds fair. It's until they get a large weapon.
Yeah,
and it can be bumped up to 15.
Let me look how, I have to take a look at... I'm going to be right back. I have to go to the bathroom, but afterwards we'll continue this.
No problem. I'm gonna try to remember everything that was just said there, but that was
You guys have any questions I could probably answer?
It's gonna be just a case of probably the more I am it's probably just gonna be a case of more we do it, the more you get used to the combat itself. It's just knowing when to prioritize each of those is just the kind of key.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I put. That's why I thought it was. Luna was a 10-foot reach weapon since it was a medium weapon. Since
It's 10 foot. Nothing normal.
That's true, yes, since my token is isn't my token technically a 10-foot token since I'm a large creature? So that would actually be 20 feet if that's the case then. If it's from my token. If it's 10
No,
foot
but
out.
it depends on the weapon. That's the main thing. The token doesn't matter, it's the weapon. We have medium-sized weapons. It'd only get boosted up that far once you have a large weapon crafted. That's why my maul is only still 5 feet and not 10 feet because of my size. Apparently that's your 10 feet. For me,
That's
it's just 5.
That's still redonkulous.
It is. Why do you think people do D&D glaive, the glaive builds? It's annoying. Polearm mastery. Yeah, it's not this, it's this. Pretty sure. Yeah, from there, it's 10 feet. From center of token.
And what
Okay,
that
I am
thing was saying. So my intellect modifier is 2, so I have 2 attack opportunities I could technically do.
Okay, I am back. So I was looking. So technically, because the part of your body that is capable of attacking is only. Well, no, God, it's such a real thing. Because according to rules, just because you have an undersized weapon, it doesn't mean you wouldn't have the normal reach of your size. But that's kind of fucking wacky, because there's no way
Listen, until we get a large weapon, we don't get our reach for our size.
Well, no, because you still don't have large-size arms. You still only have medium-size arms.
Well, that can be made up, between class skills and whatever else.
I mean, for my case at least, that's still true. I mean, she may have a large body, but her torso is still her upper body is still humanoid, and as such would be only be medium.
Right, I think I'm gonna have to put in a specific declaration with undersized weapons that it does mean you only have the reach of a medium-sized creature when using manufactured weapons.
So then it would be just be 10-foot reach then still.
Right, because no matter how much I can reasonably think about it, like, you would have to put yourself in a lot of danger to lunge that forward to get that actual 20-foot range. Because you and your weapon combined are not 20 feet. By any way of thought.
From the edge of the token. Okay.
Even if originating from the edge of the token, like, there's no way. That's not edge. This is edge.
Oh, this is? Alright, okay. If I can... Oh, okay. Trying to get the oh, do I have the thing?
That's still good amount of room.
Snap to center. Okay.
Snap to corner.
Snap the corner. Okay.
Technically, it doesn't mean any difference in this specific case. And other at bigger sizes, it does. But in this case, like, not to your center. It's like, yeah, that would be 10 foot.
Okay, so there.
Yeah, from any side. With Buddhist, it's way more sensical to just say 5 foot, because the point of view that can actually lunge forward is so much less. That you'd be going into the other square to get a 10-foot reach.
Right. No, that's a big swash for a big girl.
Right. I think that's a pretty reasonable balancing thing for centaurs, because centaurs do get some pretty hefty stats. Alright.
Alright, I came back, but I want to ask a quick question for myself. Wait, if you have reach because of your size and reach because of your weapon, does it stack?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not humanoid, so your body is just as big as you are, so your reach would be different.
Yeah, you're different from us. You actually have a monstrous body. Our torsos are human. Our upper torsos are humanoid.
Oh, so do you guys have reach that way or no?
No.
We have no more human range.
Alright. Anything else that needs to be explained, I will probably explain as it goes, as we get to it. Now just the basic actions for you aware of what you need to do.
Used to barbarian starting immediately with raging, but I don't think that's gonna matter since I don't really have DR starting out. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
The utility of my rage is what I'm trying to learn.
Alright. So, to start off, the Gajiro will be going first. Okay. The Gajiro is taking a move action to run, well, to walk, I shouldn't say run, it's standing up running, that is a separate thing, to reach Brutus. At which point, it proceeds to attack. It attempts, it will start with trying to bite at your hoofs.
How are you, a midget?
They're demon monkeys.
This calls time.
Alright, so, a demon monkey successfully bites you.
Does it? I don't see
Yes.
any. Do you roll off? I don't see.
I had to roll off because the actual stats is on a different roll 20.
Gotcha.
Alright. It only deals 5 damage to you. Do you have any form of reduction?
I can't because I don't rage yet. I mean, I'm trying to remember because I have a different rage now as a Jotunkin, so I don't think I can.
Okay.
Wait, are
That
they considered
activates-
flat-footed right now?
Yes.
Am I? Oh.
Yeah, you have not acted yet. So, until
that's
you have
right.
acted in combat, you are counted as flat-footed, regardless of whether it's a surprise round or not.
Huh. Okay.
Being able to act in surprise round means you have technically acted in combat and are safe from that. But it does mean that surprise rounds are very useful. It also means the first round is most often where fucking Rippy Dippy happens. Because all you have to be is a frontliner who rolls badly at level 1 to die to the wolves. Not much you can do about that.
Alright, I gotta go put the song on.
Alright. So, that is the majority of its action. I'm fairly certain at this point, because it does not possess any swifts. Actually, technically, it has succeeded on attacking. It will attempt to activate Frightful Presence. As such, everyone within 30 feet on the enemy team, which is only you two and both of you, will have to roll a will save.
Oh, great! I'm so good with those.
So, both of you go... Yeah, okay. Apex already understands it? Alright. Alright, so Akagi succeeds. They are not affected by this and are not immune to Frightful Presence from that creature. Brutus fails. And is shaken.
Alright, so what does it do to me?
Shaken is a -2 to attack and saving throws and skill checks and a few other things. It is a form of fear. Fear stacks, so the more scared you get, the worse it's going to get. You're currently only shaken, so you can still act, but as it gets worse, you eventually lose the ability to act.
I'm assuming it goes. And how does that go away?
You just have to work through it or save against it.
So, do I save at the beginning of my turn, at the end of my turn?
Well, this one lasts 6 rounds, so you are feared for 6 rounds.
Okay.
What would I press? I press this one. Alright, that is its turn. Alright, Brutus, it is your turn.
I guess as a free action, I'm gonna do the rage.
Okay.
I don't think I have time to play games.
Alright, so if you're raging, you would activate the rage buff.
Token. Where'd the icon? Where did it go? I don't use roll 20 too much. I have no idea what the rage token is.
Though you don't need to have one. Let's just
see
use
that.
this one.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I get a +4 to strength on activation, and +4 to con.
Right, they
Now
just
my
go.
damage dice goes up by 1, and I get temp health, so at +2 health, temporary. Technically.
Yep.
And I get a +2 to armor. So it goes up to 22. Let's see. 2 points per hit dice. I'm not really sure how many that is, like 3, technically? 3 points? Since I have like what 3 levels.
The HP it's already been calculated. Don't worry. You now have
Oh.
47 HP, as you can see.
I use any other checks that are not acrobatics, fly, intimidate, or ride. Now I have a natural reach of 10 feet. Now I can smack people.
Yes, you can.
So, where is my sheet? I lost it. There it is. Alright, free action maul. I'm gonna swing. Oh.
Okay. So that crits. So how crits work in Pathfinder is you have to first actually get your threat range. Something like the maul only crits on a 20. Other weapons can crit on a 19 or an 18, and there are feats to increase that. Now, regardless of whether you rolled that crit,
Oh,
it does not matter. You can still fail the crit if the crit confirm does not also beat the AC. Which in this case it has.
It does. At a 21.
So you basically eviscerate that creature.
Oh. Only I had the fucking. I don't have the feet to scare them. Tragedy. I guess I will go do my thing and trudge up, since sitting back here is not going to be too helpful. Being a menace is not going to help in the current situation. So 30 feet.
Now there is something I have to ask of you, since you have killed it and cut it in half. You have to roll a fortitude save. As the creature, yes,
Oh,
you.
God,
As the
right.
creature's blood just sprays all over you.
Oh god, we even have grosser monkeys. Oh, this stinks.
Alright, you succeed and you aren't affected by that. And you avoid being poisoned.
Oh, I have a trait for that.
Alright, so you can move forward as you wish.
And I'm not a high enough level for second attacks. I think that ends my turn. If I'm correct.
That is correct. If you have a swift action or a free action, you could perform those, but otherwise you are currently done.
I don't think I have a swift action. Not yet.
Okay.
I only have natural weapons and those cost an action.
Alright. OSL, it is your turn.
Okay. I will move, up to, let's see, 30. Yep. And I am going to target this one. I'm gonna, let's see. I don't have any buffs I can apply, like rage or anything like that, correct?
Correct. At least as far as I'm aware with your kit, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
that does
so
remind me, you have Aegis. Let me turn that on. Okay, that's just to show your aura that is Aegis.
My aura that is what?
Aegis, that you get from water.
Oh, okay. Sorry, let me look at that real quick then. That's a feat, right?
It's a class feature from water.
Class feature.
Yeah, it's between levels 1 and 3. I don't know how many levels you put into it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I gain defense. Yeah. Gotcha. Defense ranks, use those to choose near the allies, and then awareness gains a +10 morale boost. Air presence bolsters, defense of our allies. Okay, so he is technically in that, then, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Alright then. I am going to, I guess, swing with my Naginata.
Okay.
Do I do, melee and then
Oh,
the
wait.
attack?
Okay, so, you're using your Naginata. This is an important rule to mention. Your Naginata is a reach weapon.
Oh yeah, you didn't have to get in 5
That's-
feet.
Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't have to get into 5 feet.
Well,
That's true.
secondly, it means that you can't attack them with your Naginata within 5 feet.
That is true, so I will pull out my katana.
Right. Since you're able to do that as part of your movement.
Yep, since I already declared my movement and I cannot move back. Okay then. I will attack the one directly in front of me with my katana.
What the fuck is this? Is meant to be a test!
I don't know, I guess this is just the luck of the large people.
Alright, are you attacking the one to the ahead of you or to the left of you?
Directly in front of me.
Okay. That would easily hit it. It should be noted, however, since you slashed right into it, its blood sprays all over you, and you must now roll a fortitude save.
Alrighty then.
Don't forget, you have, I'm pretty sure you have the Iron Lover feat, like, what? Great, so you get a +2 against poisons.
That's true, I
drugs.
do. Yeah, I have +2 against poison and drugs.
Ooh. Well, you succeed, so you avoid being poisoned. Is there any actions you have that you can do off of that?
The only one I think I have is the attack opportunity ones, but I don't think they need to proc that if that's the case. Right?
Okay. I was asking that because I wanted to check something with your sheets. Oh wait, I don't think either of you have done maneuvers.
No,
but that's
I haven't.
but that's okay
I'm
because
thinking, I'm watching what I can and can't do. I don't have my quadrupedal movement bullshit feats yet.
and you
I
also
wasn't-
right. Oh, okay. What feats do you have?
I have the basic ones from my heritage and powerful maneuvers. That's it.
Yeah, I don't
got
have the
one. Okay.
maneuvers down completely, so that's
I don't-
something
yeah.
I'm not fully used to.
I don't
Right.
have any combat maneuvers.
Well, luckily I specifically picked out an enemy who has maneuvers so that you can get some understanding of them.
Okay.
What's drag and turn a sling maneuver? If somebody's
Alright.
smaller than you, throw 'em away.
It is now the Vilespawn Zweihander's turn. Alright. So, for his turn, he is going to see fit to return the favor to you. And he proceeds to lunge forward at Brutus. Let me see what he can do that with. Mhm. Okay. They are going to spend their... How much attack do they have? Okay. They're going to spend their full round to attack you back. In this case, they will be performing an attack similar to a charge. This is a maneuver, and they will be ignoring any of attack of opportunities you would get from them entering your, moving through your threat range, when they would normally get one hit from trying to go from here to here. In this case, that does not happen.
Okay, yeah, I was saying that if that's the case, then I would probably be able to activate mine if that wasn't active, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Alright. This does hit you, Brutus.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
Doesn't it against CMB, right? Because I get a
It's
bonus
it,
attack.
it's against your AC.
Oh, okay.
He deals a very punishing 25 damage to you.
Ow. Damn, I definitely do need that DR.
From that, he proceeds to activate his Frightful Presence, which means you both have to roll a will save again.
Let's see, where is the button? The button is over here.
Alright, you both failed and are now both shaken for 15 rounds.
It do be like that.
That means you both have shaken fear debuff.
Mm-hmm. How much damage? 25?
Yes. Is Roll 20 crashing my... Ooh, yeah! Yeah!
Can't click anything.
I can't click anything at all. I cannot edit my health. I can't edit my health at all.
Oh, I mean, I already edited mine.
Oh,
My end is done.
you shouldn't be editing your health, because you didn't take damage.
That was me.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Well, it wasn't even letting me click things. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, now it works. Now it fucking works.
Alright, and that is their turn. They don't have any other action they can perform.
I think we're dead.
Alright, the monkey acts as it proceeds to also try to attack you, since it is now adjacent to a friend. Actually, it has to be a Gajiro, so it doesn't matter. Alright, because they're right next to you, they will proceed to full attack. They hit you only twice out of the 3 attacks. They attempt to bite you, and that succeeds, and then they attempt to claw at you, and only one of the claws actually pierce you. The first attack would deal 7, and the second attack deals 6, meaning you take a total of 13 damage.
Yay.
Okay. Wow, you're getting fucked, mate.
Yeah.
Alright, this Gajiro will attempt to repay the favor to Akagi, and will also attempt to full attack.
Okay.
Only one of the attacks actually hit, and only for 4 damage.
Ah.
It proceeds to actually shift away.
I think they're running out of my third range, aren't they?
That's a shift, so it doesn't provoke.
Okay.
Right.
Alright.
Okay, the final Gajiro will also once again attempt to attack you, Akagi. None of its attacks hit, and it attempts to shift away.
Alright.
It is now your turn, Putis.
I guess since I'm not moving, what is it going to be a full attack?
You cannot full attack. Well, actually, yeah, you do because you have your hoofs. Actually,
I guess I'm going to stomp the monkey.
Let me take a look at your...
Oh yeah, that's the worst part is I have to have a modifier to the size of my damage up when I do this.
Alright, so that first attack fails, the second does hit the monkey, and you can still attack with your axe.
No.
Oh, not the axe, because it's an axe in the picture that's fucking with me.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, no,
alright.
like, no, it misses.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the majority of your attacks miss. Is there anything else you wish to do?
I don't think there's anything I can do for the full action.
So, there is, actually. You can shift. Remember that. Shifting is always useful.
Will it, though?
Yeah, shifting is always useful.
What? I don't see a purpose in shifting.
5-foot
preventing-
ability to reposition yourself.
It's not much to move. I
You
mean,
can move back. You can shift back.
I
just
mean, I
enough to
guess
move.
all it does is prevent a full action on me because they have to move 5 feet toward me.
No, because they can also shift towards you, but it does allow you to reposition.
Yeah, I just don't see a purpose in it because it's not gonna matter.
Okay. Alright. Akagi-san, what do you want Akagi to do?
So, can I shift and then attack?
Yes.
Okay. So I am going to shift back. I'm gonna shift back. Here. And adjacent to him, and I will attack the monkey adjacent to me with the naginata.
Okay. Should we know then, since you previously drew your katana,
Yeah,
how will
it's
you
like-
be?
A free action to swap, I should say.
I should make clear that you don't have the ability to fully properly swap yet.
I don't.
Probably like depends on what level you get it.
I thought
Right.
I had that.
Well, it depends on a few things. Let me double check. Shrieks without provoking, and you can draw your weapon as a free action.
Draw
Put
my
it-
weapon.
Putting it away is still a move action.
It's a move action. Okay. So all right then. So since I did the feat, that counts as a movement action, correct? Not the feat, but the move back without provoking an attack of opportunity. That's movement, correct?
Right. Shifting, you can still use your move to draw that weapon, but you can't use it to technically continue moving.
Okay.
So, it's a weird restriction on shift.
Okay. I guess in that case, I will use my movement in that with the shift to draw sheath my katana and draw my naginata,
Okay.
and then I will target the monkey in front of me.
Okay.
Hey, which one?
The one that's inside the radius.
Okay.
This one.
Yeah, holding it down lets you ping.
And I think there's nothing I can do after that because I got no follow-up attacks, right?
Correct, because you can't do a full attack.
Yeah. Yeah. So I will just swipe into him, and that should be it.
Okay. Okay, so a 12 unfortunately does not hit. Alright, so that would be the turn. Alright, it is the Vile Spawn Shrey Honda's turn. He is going to attempt to basically finish you off. As you can see, you are very bludgeoned after his first attack. Alright. Your AC is 20? Alright, he actually technically misses. On both of his attacks. He will actually shift back. Okay, monkey's turn. The monkey will attempt to just continue whipping at you. Okay. Wait, your attack's 20, but you also receive a bonus from Aegis. So... Alright, so that second attack would actually miss, so... The monkey just is just bonging on you and failing.
You said second, what about the first?
The first one was an 18. Which doesn't hit. 18, 14, and a 20, but you have 21 AC because of OSL.
Yeah, Aegis for the win.
It will be more useful as you continue going. They don't have Aegis, Luna. It's Akagi that does. Akagi naturally has 21 AC. Why did you actually increase your AC to 21? You shouldn't have done that.
For temporary. That's why. Since it counts. So I can have the number memorized on there. I mean, that we can activate. We're always actively changing our
What
stats.
did you adjust to do that?
Just the token. I just put 21 instead of 20.
Don't do that. That's actually connected to your character sheet.
Okay.
Alright, it will shift back after failing. Alright, the Gajiro is going to throw rocks at you, OSL.
Alright.
They yeet a rock, it kind of just hits your armor and you're like wondering why.
Literally just painted away with my tail, like tink, tink, tink.
It proceeds to move.
That's a paddle.
This
That's
Gajiro is
paddle.
is going to withdraw and then attempt to throw a rock at you, Apex. It fails, but because it attempted to throw a rock within your threat range, that is a ranged attack, meaning it provokes from you, Apex.
Well, that also, because they're running away from. They didn't step back. They just moved out of my 10 feet square, so they get slapped.
Oh, they do? Well, you can only attack one of them. Which one do you wish to attack?
I mean, the one that's low.
Actually, that would actually provoke an attack from me as well.
So I mean, it's up to you. You can go first.
From here?
They have
With
a
a-
Naginata.
You have 10-foot range.
I got a Naginata. I've got a 10-foot
Yeah.
range. They run out. That would
Yeah,
when that
they ran.
prefer attack.
10-foot range.
Yeah, that's 10 feet for them.
It was
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's 10 feet for a Naginata.
No.
They were adjacent.
10,
They were right.
10 foot. As in this square.
This one? Oh, yeah. Oh well.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess that's just me. I'll swing off the one that's in view.
Alright, you may choose to do so. Okay.
Oh shit, here we go again.
That whips through it, killing it. It is not adjacent to you, so you do not have to roll a fortitude against it. However, it does mean that this monkey gets a free rock throw against you, and if the rock fails, this plinks off you.
Who's dead? I mean, what is it? What is a skill check? Maneuver. It's just not a maneuver. What does that count as? What is a
What do
skill
you-
check action?
A skill check is usually a standard that uses one of your skills, such as Intimidate.
I was going to attempt to intimidate since I just squished one of its friends.
Do you have an action? Oh, because it's your turn? Okay. You can do that. Who do you wish to intimidate?
Is it gonna take? What is it? I know I can't full attack if I do it, but that should be fine, I guess. Where's the button? So what I can still make an attack action after, correct? Or incorrect?
No, because an intimidate is a standard action.
All right, then I forego that because I don't have that luxury. I smack the monkey over here. He is still within my reach. Okay, so it's 16. Ooh, that's all ones. Goddamn. With the crit confirm.
Is
Plus
that-
2 because of rage.
the +2 is already counted for.
Oh, is
so,
it? Okay, never mind.
Unfortunately, that does not crit. But fucking, what the hell is going on with the crit you're
I
pushing
don't
out?
know.
Alright, you have not moved, but you also wish to try to bonk it with your hoofs.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, it deserves to be squished.
Or do you wish you could also perform a full move action to get the fuck away?
I mean, doesn't that get an AOP'd on me?
No, none of them have a range of 10 feet.
Oh, they're still 5 feet away from me.
Because they're all medium creatures, yes.
Okay.
You can choose to either try to bop the Gajir with your hoofs or move away 30 feet.
I guess I'll be smart. Ugh, I can't believe it. I move 35 feet away because that's my movement speed. Sayonara.
Okay.
But look at this barbarian being a bitch and running away.
Hey, this tactical retreat for an
Alright.
option.
Akagi.
Alright. Let's see. I am going to move slightly here just so I get within there. And I will smack this motherfucker. Go. Damn it, that didn't hit.
Smack
Yes, unfortunately that misses. Just Apex is just devouring all your rolls.
They are. God,
You just beat them up.
I'm just gonna slap him with my tail next time.
I mean, you technically still can, you only shifted.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap him with my tail.
me.
Alright! Okay! So, now I get to explain this rule. So, when you get a natural 20 on both the attack and the critical confirm, since that's a very rare chance, like 1 in 5,000, I declare it usually is an instant kill regardless of who performed it.
If only you hit that 100 health, it's the kill.
So if the enemy rolls the double crit, you best be screaming in pain. That does mean you instantly kill it.
Hey, yo.
She swings her tail back and as they hit back here, you just hear those bones break as he just goes flying.
Yeah, that just becomes a fucking stain on the floor. You know what? Let me get a blood stain.
Nice.
Let me just get a blood stain. There you go. Now I have to unfortunately say roll a fortitude since you did use your own body on that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Actually, wait, no, that was a bludgeoning, so it doesn't count. No,
Yeah.
you're good. You're good. There's only slashing and piercing. Alright, that would be your full turn.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, this is turning out to be this. I get the feeling your playthrough, the campaign I gave for you guys is gonna be a blessed playthrough. It's gonna be just crits all around. You like what?
This is what 2 out of 3 turns.
Alright, so the vile spawn shrieks and is deciding it's gonna return the favor on you. And it just moves right on into you. It does not have the ability to prevent an attack of opportunity, so if you have one, you can attack it.
I'm doing it.
Alright, you unfortunately miss. It just swooshes right over your head.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it now attempts the devastating rush. It's performing a maneuver. Because it's performing this maneuver, you get the ability to roll a knowledge martial against it to see what maneuver this is.
Alright. Let me knowledge martial, and thankfully I've got
Okay, that is actually enough in regards to how knowledge martial works. It is performing devastating rush. This is the primal fury discipline and allows it to do additional damage and ignore damage reduction while hitting.
oh, so I don't roll a check on that then? Or
You rolled the check. You rolled a 13. That's enough because that's
Okay,
a low. This is technically a low roll. All right.
okay, gotcha.
All right. So it hits you for 33 damage. It just grinds its greatsword along the ground and just rips it up, nearly bisecting your lower serpentine half.
This is the point where I do the whole Minecraft. Oh, oh.
Okay. This Gajiro is going to. Let's see, that's 36, damn it. It's going to move forward and throw a rock at you.
Fuck you.
What was it, rock throw? All the rock throws have been less than 10. Like, these are gonna be. There's gonna be annoying petty damage, but it's failing.
I'm tired of these Sekiro monkeys.
Alright, Brutus, it is your turn. You see Akagi has now also been hit by the vials. Well, you're not sure what creature this is. You have never seen this before.
Checks involve me not using the tech, so I will not check anything.
Right. I will say, normally in combat, when you witness a creature, you can get a free knowledge check to know what it is. But that doesn't give you any benefit unless you do a secondary knowledge check afterwards as a standard action to determine its weaknesses.
I can't be a nerd right now. I have to get rid of this monkey, so it must perish. We do a yai.
You miss.
Well, now you gotta roll where it lands.
Right, because I think it rolls within a range of it, doesn't it?
It's an
Alright.
area.
Roll 1d8. 1!
4, so does it still splash damage it?
It would still splash damage it.
Yeah, I don't know if the splash damage.
The splash damage is the minimum possible roll, usually. And as he didn't put the damage die in, so what is the damage die of a Storm Shaft Javelin? I asked myself.
I was looking for it. I was like, what are the explode? I
Dork.
think it's just 1d4.
1d6.
1d6. So I guess
So,
okay, it counts.
1d6 plus 7, so that means it's only 8 damage. The explosion kills it. Well, actually, the explosion actually knocks it out unconscious. However, it is now also it is also bleeding out now.
Good. Fuck it. It deserves that pain.
So the
I
bleed
guess-
out state is one where if for every turn that you fail to properly stabilize, you take an additional 1 damage until you die. If you will, you have to roll Constitution checks to stabilize that are equal to a DC of 10 plus the minus negative health you have. If you roll a natural 20 on a Constitution check in my games, you instantly reawaken at 1 HP and continue the fight via a second wind.
Understood.
It should be noted that if you stabilize without rolling a Constitution check, you are done. You do not get to roll any more additional checks, and you do not attempt to get that natural 20. Alright. Okay. Akagi, what do you wish to do? I can actually provide you some advice. So, this is a new action that I previously left out on purpose. This is called the Withdraw. Withdraw is a combination of a shift and a move.
Okay.
What it does is you get to move, I believe it's twice your movement speed. Yeah. As well as ignore the first 5 feet of threat range by an opponent.
Okay.
So if an opponent only has 5 foot, you immediately withdraw from them without provoking, but this is a full round action.
Gotcha.
This is abort, get out.
Right. Okay. I think that's a pretty smart thing to do, honestly.
Right.
Okay, so twice my movement. That is 30 feet. So. Yeah, I'm gonna think I can go that far, and that should be good. I think that should be far. That. So I'm right here. Yeah, that's within the set. That's 60 feet.
Okay. I should never move that. It's not technically dead yet. It's just not going to get back up. It's the world of train. Alright. Alright, it wishes to chase after you fuckers.
Don't have bolas.
Let's see how
Oh
far
shit,
away.
I do have a bear trap. I forgot about that. That could be a pro gamer.
Let's see, it does not have any of its charge abilities left. It does have to do a normal charge on Butus. Since it is charging, it receives a -2 to its attack.
Oh no, it get caught up to the other
That's
shit.
it. That's a 16, so an 18, which means it misses. You actually managed to deflect it with your hammerhead, and prevents it from getting closer. It also provokes from you, so you can choose to attack it, Butus.
How far can he charge? God damn, I thought I could move that fast.
A charge is double your move speed, so it can move pretty far.
We gotta. God, so I can't even play Keep Away generally in this game.
Well, you can keep withdrawing from it, and as long as you have greater move speed, it can't reach you.
God, I guess we have to live to fight another day. I'll get you next time, Spider-Man, but you'll take a lick on the way out. Yeah! Hear me!
Since it charged, it does have a -2 to AC, so that does hit. Because this is hitting, it's going to attempt to parry the blow, using a special ability it has, where it can, as a non-action, parry the first attack against it every round. It will now roll against your attack. Oh, hey! I'm gonna roll this fumble check right here. If this is a nat 1, that should fucking fumble. Close. Alright, you deal the damage to it. Which is more than what many men can say in this world.
What?
Vile spawns are dangerous! However, you now also have to roll a fortitude save.
Oh, god damn it, damn. Alright, if this is poisoning, and I get a +2.
Yeah, if you get poisoned, you're dead even if you run away, because of Vile's fucking dark tar infection is
What is it
nightmarish.
pointing to? I got a +2 to this, so I hope it'll be okay. That's
Yup.
15.
15?
Yeah, +2 versus poisons, venoms.
You're good.
Sayonara. Just with a draw action.
You withdraw action. Alright.
Give him the middle finger as I as I trot off.
Alright, both of you are probably reasonably faster than it. Alright, so one sec. So, what is your move speed? I just need to make sure.
5 currently, because you said it got dropped down by 5. You know, technically it's 36, but I'm gonna ignore that for now.
No, your move speed.
Your move speed. Yeah.
Without armor or with armor?
Your armor modifier will be applied to your move speed.
And it is 35
Okay,
right
so
now.
it's 35. Alright, so if you withdraw, that's 70 feet, so... Alright, this is 20... Alright. Let's just be funny hoo-ha with this.
They don't know we have a chase scene.
Yeah, I have to actually determine if you fucking get away from this.
I ain't got
Alright.
no oil.
Alright, Akagi, technically, it's not with the range of you. You can do a run action. A run action is the best action of you get to move 4 times your movement speed as a full round. You cannot perform any turns. You cannot go on a corner. You can only move in a straight line, but it's 4 times your movement speed.
Yeah, withdraw is a full action, right? Like you said.
Yeah, I think that's a safe thing to do at this point. So, fuck. I think that would be well past his range. Would you say? Because
Well, we'll have to see. You're well,
Alright.
you can freely get away, but let's see if you can actually like outrun this thing.
So you said 4 times or 3 times?
4 times. Unless you're in heavy armor, then it is 3 times.
I'm in medium armor, so it would be 4 times. Alright, 120 feet we go, baby! I need to zoom out to get this shit.
Yeah, I'm making this longer so that you can properly do this.
Alright. Okay, right there. I think that's the point I went at.
Let me check what your 1 speed is on your sheet.
It's 30 feet. Oh, right,
No.
no, right, speed's 120.
120. Alright, is that 120 feet away? You can technically go to your... That's 120. There we go.
Alright.
Alright. The wild spawn, upon seeing you begin to run away, activates a swift action where it changes its stance from its aggressive, damaging stance into a stance all but running as it gets on all 4s.
God. Oh god.
It proceeds to run towards you like a hyena.
Wait, Yes.
Okay, is this... I'm just checking to see if Okay. So it's the fact that it's the armor type. Alright, got it.
Oh, do you remember this?
Okay, so. I'm trying to. So its move speed is currently 40. Yeah, it can just charge right for you.
God damn it!
It goes to charge and you can attack it again. It just lunges at you.
God damn it! I was trying to do a maneuver. Damn it! Stop catching up to me, you rapid beast.
What's the matter, Horsey man?
I ain't breaking my leg today.
Alright, roll your attack against it.
But I'm gonna probably do the run action so I can get further. I got a plan.
Well, no, you have to attack because it provokes an attack of opportunity from you.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, but okay. I have to always withdraw though to get out of threat range. Where is button? Oh, I lost button. I hope this crits and kill. Just please.
That does do damage.
It's always so close.
Well, no.
That's the second 18.
Oh my god.
Yes, you're actually tearing through it if you can survive this next blow.
With the fortitude?
Oh yeah, you have to roll fortitude as well. Yes.
Plus 2 save me 15.
For 15, that's you rolled before you could.
Yay! With a draw, fucking 70 feet away. So from right here.
It will now attempt to attack you.
Oh, will it? Do I have to? So with the draw is not disengaged, right?
All right.
Oh, it's because it successfully charged me.
Yes, it is critting you.
No!
No.
You foul beast!
The crit act technically fails, but the attack still hits.
Hey,
I have to check at what your
41.
con is. Your con is 20.
Currently.
Do you have guarded life yet? I don't think you do.
Nope, because I am not allowed to have that at level 3. You chose my feats.
Okay.
One of those is a prerequisite. So I go unconscious.
It should be noticed you haven't been using your gambit, but that's not because you can't. But we'll get to that later.
I would disarm it, but I didn't have my action. So I can't do it.
Oh wait, so you also would exit your Jotun rage. That's truing.
Oh fuck, I just came back. What the fuck happened?
Wait, no, I should put you. I need to keep you in it because the damage it's doing is related to that.
You guys were I like left there at the beginning of combat. You guys were doing so well. What happened?
This is a boss apparently we're not supposed to fight.
we're fighting a boss monster, and there's like 2 of us. Okay.
So being at 100 HP is definitely not something level 3 should be squatting
Fuck.
into.
Brutus is fucking dead.
Maybe.
Okay.
Not yet. Almost.
You are now unconscious.
Oh, it has to beat your fucking.
Keeps fucking charging me. The
Oh,
bastard.
Constitution.
God, I wish I had like reverse signal. Somebody charges me and I actually hit the my attack bar because they shut the fuck up and leave me alone. I can see this becoming a problem in the future.
The fight has actually been very sensibly close.
Yeah, I
managing
imagine
him.
normally we would die a lot sooner if things were worse.
If only you double crit this motherfucker, this would be a lot.
Yeah, if you double crit him, you would have won.
I'm getting close. I got 2 clean teams.
All right, you
Still,
technically have.
I
You
can still hit him.
Yeah,
Oh, just leave.
You have one Constitution check you may roll to try to
I
get back
gotta
up.
go- It's in core. I don't have any other bonuses. Is that minus 2?
That
Oh, size. Oh, it's a check, so it's a -2.
that wait what?
It counts as a check, right? So it's a -2 to my because of my size.
Oh no, because of your field. So
Oh.
quite unfortunately, you do
Honestly.
die in this tutorial.
Tragedy.
But that does mean there's nothing preventing Akagi from just. Actually, no. This thing is currently in its hunting stance, so it can actually catch up to you.
Fuck. Fuck.
It's your turn. It was not mine, so now it's your turn.
Can I run again?
I was gonna put a bear trap down and keep going and hopefully it caught his dumbass. And put a fucking charge directly the distance it needed to catch him.
So can I do that run thing again?
You can, but it can also run to after you, and it is faster than you by 10 movement.
Still a decent bit away, but you know. Keep on slithering.
It would take enough time to catch up that you have a possibility of getting to safety before it could hurt you, assuming town, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it is an intelligence creature, so it can roll to see whether chasing you would be worth it.
I am running my distance.
Alright. I'm not going to stretch this any longer than it is. You would probably run away, and it's going to roll a wisdom check to determine whether it wants to even chase after you. That's a pretty low wisdom. It does not see any detriment from letting you get away. It does not feel like it might cause any problem in the future. It rolled a low wisdom check, so it's thinking wrong, and it's already going to mean people might come to defeat it later. So that means you do get away. Get away uninfected and safely. And Brutus dies uninfected and gets to have died heroically. The resurgence of dark dwellers in the area, it becomes widespread news as you talk about the creatures, and people who know what they are properly go to dispatch them.
Yep.
Because these are not supposed to be on the fucking surface.
Oh yeah, Dark Dwellers are straight up just like full-on crusades. Like, oh, there's a Dark Dweller? Oh, time to fucking get the party together. We're gonna massacre every single one of them. Cause they're scary. They're scary. They're really scary.
Mm-hmm.
Normally I decided to be funny and decided to make people fight an Ajax or something, like if they win. But since you technically only like default won, you won by escaping more than anything. It's not really important.
Mm-hmm.
Getting hit with 30 damage by penalty. I don't have any damage resistance, so it hurt.
A little bit, yeah.
Normally I make people fight these things, like if they win. Giant stone spiders. But you won. So that actually went pretty well, all things considered. We didn't really go over maneuvers or a few other things, but I gave you the basics of combat as you get more. Yeah, if you had a healer, you probably would have had it.
Yeah, I would say I would definitely would have stuck around if we actually had a healer to keep us alive. But other than that, like, yeah, that was a losing
Same.
battle.
Alright, I blocked rocks. That's how I lived.
And I turned a monkey into paste.
So how did that feel?
Not too bad. Obviously, I don't have full grasp of everything that was explained, but that will come in time, obviously.
Right. Both you and Apex do have to choose your maneuvers and like read through those. If you have questions on what certain maneuvers do and what they mean, tell me, and I can probably describe to you what they do. They would. Most maneuvers are either come in 3 forms: an attack, a strike, a boost, and a stance. Actually, there's another one. There's counter. Counters are all immediate actions because they are parries, or they are parry adjacent. Then there is the boosts, and boosts are all swifts. Because they're meant to like empower your next attack or empower you for 1 round, especially.
Mm-hmm.
And then stances are swift. You are always considered to be in one stance at all times. It's a swift to change stances.
Okay.
They usually provide you benefits. If you had proper stances, you probably might have actually done better. Because the reason it was able to catch up to you is because it changed to a different stance to be faster.
Okay.
So, and then strike, stance, boost. Yeah, that's all 4 of them. Strikes can either be a standard or a full round. If they're full round, it's usually because they are replicating something else, like a charge. Look at what your maneuver lists in your discipline lists in your character sheets say. Like for Brutus,
I don't think it matters.
it doesn't matter right now, but it's important to know which ones you actually want. For Brutus, the disciplines you can choose from are Golden Lion, Primal Fury, Scarlet Throne, Solar Wind, Thrashing Dragon, Piercing Thunder. For Akagi, what you have to do first before you choose between your... Actually, you can probably look at your discipline. You'll probably want to look at the disciplines first, because you have to replace one of them. Your maneuvers are... you have the disciplines of Scarlet Throne, Golden Lion, Iron Tortoise, Primal Fury, and then either Eternal Guardian or Piercing Thunder. However, because you are a Bushi, you have to trade out one of these for Mythril Current.
Okay.
So I would probably look at all of them, and then Mythril Current, and then determine which one you want to replace.
Okay.
And then take the maneuvers you want. It's important to kind of look at the first 5 levels of maneuvers, because maneuvers have levels like spells do. Like there's a 5th level maneuver, etc.
Okay.
Yeah, you gain access to higher level maneuvers every odd level. At level 1, you're gonna have an access to level 1. At level 3, you have 2nd level. Level 5, you have 3rd level, etc.
Okay.
Alright. So that's stuff you two have to do now. We confirmed you had something you had to left over to do for your sheets. That's good. I think if you had maneuvers, you might have actually won. Because the stances would have given you noticeable benefit.
Oh wait, do I need to have combat maneuvers too?
No.
Oh, okay.
You weren't paying attention. I can tell if you asked that question.
No.
Yeah, this is for me and Apex, which were martial classes.
Yeah, the Path of War class. You don't have Path of War in you yet. You could if you wanted to, but that's like a different thing. That could be like down the line. For now, you probably have enough on your plate for how you want to build your character and you can do stuff later. That was totally winnable. That bout of the fucking rocks disappearing, because the monkeys have to switch between melee and rocks, and then like going in and out. So, like you actually got through the rock stuff, and the rocks can hit you for a bunch of like 8-9 damage constantly, and that can fuck people. Because there's no resistance to it. But yeah, you did pretty well. You got that thing to fucking half health in 2 hits.
Yeah. And I guess we should be. We were pretty beefy. We didn't get one shot either, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Even though it fucking hit us like a truck.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, fuck, if everything... Yeah, I think that's everything. And that's a good stream as well, I feel. Because I feel you probably need more additional help and need me to look over it a bit more. I can do that. But let me just take a quick break before I do. And I want you to kind of actually properly read through disciplines and how maneuvers work before you do. Because all maneuvers is properly explained on the D20, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
They're all very, very simple.
Okay.
Sorry, just a sec.
I
I'm
think
gonna
this is
be
gonna
right back.
become a problem for me. I'm gonna have to bail him out.
You're already doing pretty good damage. Imagine once he gets Vile Strike. Alright, I'm gonna be right
Yeah.
back. Okay. Thank all of you for being here. Thank you for... This was just like a walk stream and like a test stream and for stuff. Tomorrow's D&D. Everything's on track because I did stuff today. Yeah! I'm so good at outsides. I'm so bad at insides! Why am I so bad at interiors? I can feel it in my bones. I'm gonna check to see if there's anyone to raid. Wanda Serenity, Angel Staff, that one Rebel. Sci-fi, technically. I haven't really interacted with Wanda since our collab, but I suppose I'll raid them. So it goes ahead to them. Hope you all have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye! Whoosh.